entering the Mayo experience.
Mayo experience. Mayo experience. Mayo experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, the best show of the year, kicking off 2019 Bachelor Cast Preview. Is there a fantasy game? I don't know. Derek Carter usually runs it. I haven't seen him put anything out, but maybe. And it usually starts week 2 of The Bachelor, so you can really jump into this, and we haven't seen anything. This is a spoiler-free zone. Don't forget about that. To help me break it all down, like she always does, Ashley Docking.
Hey.
Where would I say you're from now? Everywhere?
From Toronto.
From Toronto. Toronto Medias.
Yeah.
Ashley Docking.
Couple things. Dabbling a little bit.
Enjoying the radio.
Yeah, radio's been really fun. It's nice to be able to formulate an opinion and discuss it in long form.
I don't know about that. I thought radio was all about the hot takes.
Oh, some people.
3 straight hours of hot takes.
Just hot takes, yeah. By the end of it, your microphone is just on fire.
That'd be awesome.
You would.
That would then become a TV show.
Magic.
If you're just talking to a flaming mic the entire time.
It'd be like an Instagram filter. Have you seen the one with this like flames and rock music? I feel like that kind of suits you.
My Instagram game is poor.
Yeah.
I focus a lot on the Twitters. Mm-hmm. And that's really about it. My Instagram's actually more personal than anything. But like, I only follow like people I know.
But you know, like users, in terms of a number of users, Twitter is like far inferior to Instagram with like the amount of people in the world that use it.
However, I think in the sports media world, Twitter is more important than Instagram.
Okay.
I would think so.
Maybe if you're a guy.
Yes, yeah, maybe.
Asterisks.
I am not in good enough shape to be putting like shirtless selfies of myself on there, just like trying to get the babes coming in. It's not working for
thirsting
me. I'm
for
married
likes.
now. I'm having a kid. It's gonna be.
You're washed.
I am. I'm absolutely washed out. Not even 35 yet.
Oh, geez.
Washed.
Tough life.
Yeah, I know. If people want to get into a draw for $20 DK, I think we'll probably absorb more viewers for this that are not DraftKings players, but you can still get in either way. That if you just tell me who you not think is going to win, who you would pick to win in the comment section. So smash the like button, leave your DraftKings handle in the comment section, and tell me who you wish would win, who you would pick to win. You're in a draw for 20 DK bucks. I'll announce it on next week's football show.
All right.
There we go.
Sounds good.
Gotta
I
give it
love
away
incentive.
Got to give it away to the peoples.
Give it away now. We get that drop in there.
Listen, I don't know. I know you've been working for like big companies. We don't have the sort of
Yes,
licensing budget that maybe you do.
Okay. Fair enough.
So it's going to be like generic,
or
open source music.
Or custom songs. I'll have to compose something for you.
Yeah,
I'll send you the audio file later.
Or we can get one of the viewers to do the same.
Oh, I like that. That can be the competition next time.
Yeah, for the Bachelorette show.
Yeah. Make us a theme song.
Someone did that for Cuss Corner.
I love that so much.
It's fantastic.
Was it like a
No, it's just someone on acoustic jamming away.
Nice.
Lyrics and all.
I love that.
All right, you want to get into this?
Let's do it.
All right, so premieres in place of not, because it was weird because when the year flipped over, the Monday was the 31st. Mm-hmm. So I believe this premieres on Monday of like, usually
the following week?
It usually takes at the place of Monday Night Football, but
right.
where the scheduling worked out and the year worked out, there's like a bye week. And now Bachelor's in the place of Monday Night Football. So I think that Fantasy Bachelor really is a good route for people. My iPad fell.
Listen, it's something for everyone on the Fantasy Bachelor.
And like the best 2 episodes of The Bachelor are the
initial ones.
The first 2 episodes. Yeah. And then you don't have to watch anymore, but you just pick your team at the beginning of episode 2 and it's good for the year.
Just let it ride,
You
baby.
don't even need to watch anymore.
Just
watch this, get your picks, and you're going to be good to go. But we don't have any knowledge of... I mean, we're just looking through the people.
Blind look for me.
Blind. I mean, I
saw one girl, huge mouth. Otherwise, that's it.
There's also a lot of like bad tooth to gum ratio on some of them. So
automatic. Nope.
Yeah, just there's a few criteria that Bachelor analytics aren't really popular yet, like they are with other sports.
Baseball.
However, there are a few trends that you can look at. Like, let's start with Colton.
Okay.
Colton, smallmouth Colton, as you call him.
Yeah.
26 years old.
Young.
So, what usually happens on The Bachelor? You know who he doesn't take? Women that are older than him.
Yeah.
It's usually younger women.
Because they're smarter. And guys don't like that.
Yeah.
Guys are intimidated by that.
You want young. You want fertile.
Oh, my God.
That's what you're looking for. When you're looking for
I
love.
need rosy cheeks. I need strong hairlines and good gum-to-tooth ratio.
Yeah, see,
That's it.
On The Bachelorette, it works the other way.
Yeah.
They always go way older.
Well, distinguished. Salt and pepper hair, solid career.
What do I do for that, by the way?
What do you mean, salt and pepper hair?
I have a gray hair, like a few gray hairs coming in
Okay.
here. That's why I've been keeping it short on the side. I cut it out.
Yeah.
Do I have to go like?
You just let it ride.
Do I know? My youthful vigor is like my thing.
You're a dad now.
Almost.
Pretty
soon. Might have to leave halfway through the show to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if the salt and pepper is going to work for me.
Well, you have to just give it a try, and then you can do one of those things that's like the wash-in.
No, the just for men.
Yeah, like the gradual,
the
gradual. But just be careful. You don't want to be in a situation where you're getting the wrong shade of brown in your brown.
Then I'll look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has a hair color that's not even a real color.
And who's that one guy? Oh, gosh, he does football games. I'm blanking on his name right now, too, though. He has like the light brown hair, and you're just like, sir, stop that.
Oh, Jim Nance or Al Michaels? Because Al Michaels is like 78.
Yeah, I think
the fact that he has hair.
I think
shocking.
it might be Michaels. So I'd have to look at a picture. Anyway,
it's not Colton. Age 26. Profession: The Bachelor. Virgin. Yeah, we buying that.
Virgin.
But he's not like Sean Lowe was a born again virgin.
Okay.
Which I'm still not quite sure. Does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
Born again means you've like recommitted to
the abstinence.
Yeah. To like strapping on a chastity belt and calling it a day.
This guy played football. He's on the Bachelor circuit, which is drunk and people having sex with each other. He was an All-American football team. I think he like dabbled on the practice squad in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
It's a tough sell. It's just like you have some resolve then, sir. That should be his occupation, his job. The man with the most resolve.
That is commitment. I can't commit to like intermittent fasting for more than 3 days at a time before I'm just like, need something to eat. This guy, 26 years.
Like, I don't know.
And it's not like he has the tiny mouth. Sure.
Yeah.
Handsome fella.
Like, I have the commitment issue too. Like, not even to joke about something like this, but like literally in high school, I was like, I think I need to lose a couple lbs. Like, let me just try like not eating, which is obviously an eating disorder. And then by lunch, I was like first in line, fries and gravy, banging on the counter, like, where's my fries? Didn't work.
Is Colton for you?
No.
So you wouldn't. There's 2 Canadians on this. Like you could have been on The Bachelor this year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe
next year will be my year. But see, I don't want to be one of the contestants. Like I want to be like the main chick.
But that's how you get to be
I know.
The Bachelorette. You have to be one of the contestants.
I know, but like I want to just skip that part.
All right. You want
noted Toronto media personality.
There are like noted local media personalities on this season.
See,
from like
Oregon. This is my path.
So Colton, scale.
Like hot scale?
No, just in terms of being a Bachelor scale. He cries a lot.
He's probably, I would say he's fine. He's probably like a 7 or an 8.
I was going to say a 7.
Yeah. That's fine. Got the mean lean, got the half grin.
Well, here's the thing. You see his background? You see how there's this like, this thing?
Yeah.
Here? No one else has that.
Huh.
It's like he leaned out of frame to take the picture.
Maybe he was like, yeah, he felt too stiff upright. Like he needed to get like a little bit of, hey.
So there's some pretty good jobs.
Oh, good.
Season
This is one of my favorite parts.
With the girls.
Yeah.
So let's
Who
start
we got first.
Let's start with Alex B. Alex B, 29 years old, dog rescuer from Vancouver, British
girl with
Columbia.
The big mouth that I saw.
Yeah, it's a girl with a big mouth.
Huge mouth.
Alex is the proud owner of a successful dog rescue business, which takes her all over the world in search of 4-legged friends to save. To date, she saved almost 5,000 dogs from slaughter. Luckily for Alex, rumor has it Colton is a dog lover too. Fun facts: she once lived in a van in Australia.
Okay, cool.
Her favorite movies are The Mighty Ducks, The Lion King, and Old School. Now, I'm prone to Mighty Ducks 2. I don't know about you. Like, Mighty Ducks 1's kind of bad. Mighty Ducks 2, like, they got the budget upped.
Yeah.
Knuckle Puck. It was good to go. They played Iceland.
3 was bad. We'll just agree.
Prep school one?
The prep school one, yeah.
Country is her favorite music genre.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Listen, she's beautiful. She's got big, bold features, great eyebrows, long hair, and, like, even if you don't like dogs, are you allowed to say that? People don't say that. That's not a thing. Like, for some reason, you're allowed to, like, shit on cats, but, like, you can't say you don't like dogs.
Is dog rescuer a real job?
Maybe she, like...
It sounds like a hobby.
Maybe she fosters.
5,000 dogs? That's a lot of dogs.
And
why would you go around the world trying to save dogs? There's not enough dogs in Vancouver that need saving?
Was she in Sochi when they had their big dog epidemic around the Olympics?
It just doesn't seem like something that would make a lot of money.
You know what could use that? My grandmother's hometown of St. Vincent. because they have a dog problem. Like these things bark day and night. They started attacking like cattle and lambs because they're so hungry. Because in the Caribbean, they don't treat dogs like pets. Like it's not the same thing culturally. Like they don't go in your house. They're definitely not getting on your bed or your couch.
They're like wild.
They stay outside. Well, you have them. They stay outside. But if you run out of money and like times get tough, like
You're not feeding
open
the
the
dog.
gate and just like latch that shut.
That's like when I went to Cuba. They had a lot of skinny dogs.
Yeah, because it's sad. Like they can't eat. They're just breeding all the time like crazy because no one's spayed and neutered. Bob Barker's message did not cross the ocean.
Did not get into the Caribbean?
It just stopped right in the ocean.
Where is St. Vincent in the Caribbean? Where's
It's by Barbados.
Okay, so it's on like the east.
Yeah.
Like below Florida.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I like her.
Think she's gonna go far?
Not if you don't like the old thing.
I
And
feel
that 29 is not even old, first of all.
but he's 26.
I know.
When I was 26, I dated a 29-year-old.
How'd
you know
that
what it
go?
did? Not worked out. Didn't go well.
It's not your wife?
Not my wife.
It's not your wife.
No.
Okay. I like her, though. I think she's pretty.
Okay, let's go.
Potential.
So we have Alex B. So now let's get to Alex D. Alex D is from Boston. Her job is sloth, apparently. That's not really what her job is.
Oh. What do you
She is a New England girl through and through. That sounds horrible, by the way.
Slightly racist.
Yeah, slightly racist and loves the pets. Alex was born on Cape Cod, went to college at the University of Massachusetts, and now lives in Boston. Oh, fun times. When she's not cheering for the Patriots or Red Sox, she's working as an account manager for an IT staffing agency.
Okay.
Alex talks fast but tends to move slowly. Very slowly. I don't know what that means.
What what does that mean?
Oh. I'm curious to find
Like,
out.
does it mean that she like moves slowly? Like, is she gonna be on like smallmouth Colton's like virgin track? Like, is that what it means? Like, she doesn't put herself in situations where she has to like say no to sexual advances, like slowly in relationships?
I think like she just
Or
physically
does
moves
she
slowly.
just-
Like how the rest of us move in real time. You know when you listen to podcasts and you can crank it up to like 2x and people talk really fast?
Yeah.
Like she's at like half x.
Okay.
She's like, hello. But she talks very fast. That'd be just very confusing. She's walking in slow motion, but like
her mouth and yeah, no for me. That's a no for me.
if she could have lunch with anyone, do you know who she picks?
Mark Wahlberg.
No, that'd be pretty cool though.
That's the guess though.
You'd have to wake
If
up-
she's Massachusetts through and through, then that's the answer.
Who would you pick to have lunch with anyone?
Oh my gosh.
Would it be Ellen DeGeneres like Alex?
Okay, she's 60. That still blows my mind.
My wife was watching her stand-up special.
Not good.
On Netflix. A lot of work done on Ellen.
Yeah.
Bit of work.
I think she got a little bit of a face situation.
It doesn't look bad though.
No, it's good. But like
She is rich enough to afford the good plastic surgery.
Of course. If you went and got botched, like what are you doing, Ellen?
Well, you can even see it on like the Real Housewives shows. You can tell the ones that are like actually rich because they have the good plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And the ones that are like fake rich just don't.
Don't. And their lips
it's
are like
bad.
a ski jump in the Olympics.
It's pretty good though. I mean, I could use a bit of that.
You want an
I have a
injection?
very thin upper lip.
So would you get a little zhuzh?
Of course.
We should do it on the show.
I don't know about that.
We can bring a nurse in.
I was going to get my pre-Botox done. I have a friend who's been doing it
You
since he
mean
was...
pre-Botox?
If you get the Botox now, you only need like a little bit. But instead of like waiting until you're wrinkly, you get the Botox when you don't need it. And then like it staves off.
Yeah, that's the propaganda that they lie to you about.
I
Because
don't know
another
if-
thing
I
that you
don't know
can,
if this is
and
true
here's
or
the thing,
not.
I'm very pro Botox, but here's the thing, like you can just get like your muscles will just atrophy. Is that the word? When they just die. If you use it for too long when you're too young and your muscles just aren't working, it's what happens to your leg when you get put in a cast, and all of a sudden you just have like a thin man leg.
I'm hoping by the time I'm 50, 55, 60, we'll have that like Nicolas Cage face-off surgery. So I can just get my old face back.
But where is it coming from?
I don't know. They can probably digitally remake it.
So you want a fake face?
If
You
it's
want
my, if it-
you want
if
like
it-
a screen?
If it's my face,
Like when they used to, oh, remember that thing that was like a fad for 4 seconds? It's like, we'll send you to work on a tablet. Like you hire someone to put like your FaceTime on your face and they walk around your office for you, but you're from home.
isn't that what they just did with the surrogates in Arrested Development?
Oh, I don't know.
When Super Dave was walking around with a camera on his hat and people were just at home and you could just see through it and talk through him?
I never watched that show.
That's a mistake.
Sorry.
That is a mistake.
Yeah. Should I go?
That is like a pop culture gap. You need to know that.
Arrested Development. No, not a thing.
And you can really pound those out quickly.
Okay.
Boom.
Just
Just keep them coming.
one after that. You got to fix that.
It's the wrong iPad holder.
It's super bush league.
It's for another iPad.
yeah,
And this one doesn't have like a holster.
a little hitch on it.
Her big brother is her role model.
Okay, that's nice.
She loves animals, and if she got any job in the world, she'd be a zookeeper.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about her. She looks like someone, and I can't put my finger on it.
She's only 23, so that works in her favor.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with no.
You're gonna go with no?
No, just a no. Like I prefer the other Alex.
But she's old.
So
She's 29.
no.
Ew.
She might have dementia.
Probably. She's probably full of Botox. Can't be that old.
Well, if it's so, good work.
All right, let's go to the next
Yeah.
contestant.
Let's do it.
We have Angelique. Or
Okay.
Angel Aq.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Angelique. She's 28, marketing salesperson
Please say Angelique.
from Hamilton, New Jersey. Small town, New Jersey.
Okay, not to be confused with the waterfall capital of the world, Hamilton, Ontario.
Is that the waterfall capital
It sure
of the world?
is, baby.
The Hammer?
Yeah. She's gonna give me Angela Bassett vibes. She's pretty.
She would prefer that she gives you Viola Davis vibes.
Okay,
Her
sure.
favorite TV show is How to Get Away with Murder, and her favorite actress is Viola Davis. She's always dreamed of owning a clothing boutique.
Yep.
If she had any power, she'd want to know if people were lying or not. She's also a fan of corny jokes, and this is one of her jokes. Why did Colton cross the road?
Oh no.
To meet me, of course.
Okay, I like that.
So you're in.
Like I'm kind of in on it, but again, she's like a little bit older, 28 to his 26.
I guess I'll ask the question right now. Do you think Colton's into black chicks?
No. And like that, but that's a real thing though. There was like a big uproar, and there has been for a long time, that the Bachelor franchise in general
Pretty
has
racist.
not really supported minorities of any kind.
And
There's
then-
usually like a token in each, and then they're like gone fairly soon. Like Rachel was a big step when she was the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
But that was the first
She was
black woman?
She was the first black woman. I guess Juan Pablo was the first not white guy.
He was white?
He's from Brazil.
He was white.
He was Latino.
He was white.
He was fiery.
He was a loser.
I would love to see. I wish every season was as good as Juan Pablo's.
Pablo's.
I would
What a
watch
train
I would
wreck.
watch every episode.
Yeah.
But they had to go back more towards the love angle of
Than
the
the
Bachelor.
fiery angle?
Yeah, because I feel like people like me, probably yourself, anyone watching this show to get like catty comments in on the Bachelor, first 2 episodes. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, you know-
don't really care if it works out.
Someone's being rude. Someone's passing out drunk too soon. Someone's like entry makes no sense.
Stupid costume.
Yeah.
Fighting with people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know, Angelique. Godspeed, girl.
28, too old.
Good luck. I don't think so, but you have this thing. Like, has Colton made comments about hating older
No,
women?
I'm just saying I don't know if it's ever happened. I need 538 to really run some metrics on this.
Yeah, they need to get
Like
to
the
it.
generic winner of The Bachelor.
Average age.
Average age versus the age of the contestant.
Right.
Because I think the guy from last time, Ari, who was just a real dud.
Oh, he was the worst.
I think he was like 35. So everyone was kind of in play for him. Like I don't think he would have went with like a 22-year-old.
And that's some bullshit too, though, because like a 35-year-old guy, you're like, everyone's in play. If I'm like a 34-5-year-old woman on the show and you're serving me up 23-year-old Coltons, like, what the fuck? That's not going to end well for me personally.
So would you want to have, but it'd be no fun if you had like 45-year-old dudes on there like going to bed at 8.
You want to turn in? It's like our one-on-one hasn't even started.
I need a glass of wine. I got to work in the morning. I got to check some emails.
Tannins are putting me to sleep.
What are we doing tonight? I don't know. You want to watch some Netflix? And you spend like the next 2 hours just scrolling.
Kind of.
Not picking anything, just scrolling.
That's the worst. That happened to me the other day. I was looking for documentaries to watch, and everything I was just like, that looks okay. That looks okay. That looks okay.
I could find something better.
And why does Piers Morgan keep going to jail?
He's going to jail?
No, like he has like 3 documentaries on Netflix all about him talking to murderers.
Like talking to murders, or like is it one of those like A&E lockdown shows?
It's a documentary on Netflix. I don't know like the origin of it.
I don't know. I feel like he's really gone off the deep end.
He needs to stop commenting on pop culture. Like, how old is he?
60?
Oldish?
60?
Like, no one cares what you think about any like young pop star. Like, I think he got into it with Ariana Grande or something at one point, and it was just like,
Perfect.
okay,
Like I barely know who that is.
seems like your demo peers.
All right, who we got next here? Not Colton. We got Annie. So
Little orphan.
little orphan Annie.
Oh.
She's 23.
She's like scrunchy
Scrunch face.
in the bottom half.
Super
eh?
scrunch
Does it
face.
seem tight? Like, doesn't that smile look painful?
I have a friend who smiles like that She never learned how to smile properly, so she just gives you the grill.
She didn't have happiness as a child.
She's happy, but like...
So she just shows teeth?
Just shows teeth.
Smile.
23, financial associate from New York, New York.
Okay.
Annie grew up on a farm in Wisconsin where she learned to ride horses. She competed in the Nationals for horse riding before attending the University of Alabama to study finance. Annie loves country music and swing dancing. She's hoping to sweep Colton off his feet.
$5 says her first thing is something to do with swing dancing.
Or rides in on
she's
a
like,
horse.
Spin me. He drops her.
Listen, I've dated the same older lady I dated, also in the horse game.
Yeah.
Nuts. Bad with people, for one thing, because they're way too into horses.
Yeah, great with animals, though?
Yeah, I don't know if great with animals.
Just fine. I don't know. How do you feel about her? I don't like her. Something's too pinchy about her.
She looks like she could be kind of catty. Maybe mean, even. But 23, she clicks the age. That's good. She describes herself as a party starter who always wants everyone to have fun.
Oh, God. She's probably one of those. Hey, guys. Woo! Like, get the party started. Like that one girl on a bachelorette party where you're like, shut up, Annie. Just let the fun happen.
Annie.
We have mimosas. We'll be okay.
We just got off the plane. I want to get to my room. I want to unpack. I want to hang up my shirts.
Because we're old.
I want to take a shower. Listen, you work on getting the drugs. I'm going to take a nap.
Annie, I need to know the connections that you have here for the drugs. I want to see their Facebook or Instagram profile so I can verify that they're not too shady, because fentanyl and stuff, you have to be careful these days. You can't just be going taking Annie drugs everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. You watch out for Annie drugs. So here's why she might be a bit slow.
Okay.
She hates mosquitoes, but they love her.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's something a 6-year-old would say.
I can personally relate, though.
Is that something you would put on a dating profile?
No, but like, what else would I put on a dating profile? Like, they're so hard to do. Like, when I say, don't talk to me about sports, I don't want you to help draft, like, I don't want to help draft your fantasy team. Like, all the things I feel like I would say would be like just negative. Like, don't talk to me about this. Here's a rule.
Ryan Gosling is her favorite actor.
Okay, Canadian content.
Well, we already had a Canadian. There's another Canadian who I think I recognize, not to know, but she's a realtor. And I think I've seen her like...
Although Ryan Reynolds is the better Ryan.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Even before Deadpool.
Yeah, he's always been.
Okay.
He was in Blade 3,
Yeah.
Blade Trinity.
He was not in Breaker High.
He was, yeah. People have this weird affinity for Breaker High.
Like it was good?
Like they do with Degrassi, and neither one of them were good.
Like, Student Bodies was better than Breaker High. Do you remember that show?
I don't know what that
it was
is.
half, like, it was like live action. Half of it.
And half was animated?
Animated, yeah.
That sounds like something Garion would be into, not me.
He definitely knows what it is. I'm going to tweet him right now.
I'm not seeing it with Annie. Although Paul did give me one bit of, as he was putting together these fancy boards, there was a spoiler. There's an episode that's already aired where Annie is with Colton on Ellen. So
what?
So she makes it past the first night.
You think that's like a one-on-one date?
Yeah, it's probably like an early one-on-one date. I can't see her going too far.
No, I'm not a fan. I still like the first Alex B.
So Alex B is still your front runner right now?
Yeah.
Because we're going to get to your pick at the end, just like the people out there, that if they like the episode, hitting the like button physically. And leaving their DraftKings handle, telling me who they would pick to win. Right now, you'd pick Alex B.
It's just tweeting at Garion.
At Garion?
You ever watch Student Bodies? We'll see.
Bree is up next.
All right. Go, Bree.
B-R-I. So unlike the cheese. Bry.
Okay.
Brie the cheese has an E at the end, isn't it?
She's pretty. Alien vibes. I like it.
Alien
Don't you think she looks a little alien-y? In a good way.
Here's the thing. Look at her really closely. Does she have a lazy eye? She got two eyes. Like, one eye's looking at me, the other one's looking at Rick.
I don't think there's a lazy eye. One's definitely like much more upturned, but sorry, we can't all be so symmetrical like you, Pat Mayo.
And Tom Cruise. Perfectly symmetrical face.
Her great eyebrows.
She's
big fan of eyebrows this
24, from LA, model.
Yeah.
I feel like she might do well.
Shocking. You think a blonde model from LA is going to do well on The Bachelor?
I think she might have a chance. A model from Southern California, Bree is more than just a pretty face. She played soccer for 8 years, enjoys hiking and camping, and loves to hit the snowboard slopes. Her biggest dating fear? Farting too loudly.
Yeah, fair.
If that's a fear, that means you're doing it a ton. That means it's happened like multiple times.
Like so loud it might have been a shart, and like you can't come back from that.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
Like, how hot would a girl, like married life aside, how hot would a girl have to be for her to shart on the first date? and you to go out with her again. Follow up text.
Would I get shark confirmation?
Yeah,
'Cause
like
it could just be a real wet
What if
fart.
she was just like, oh my God, and was wearing like a summer dress?
I mean, she'd have to be at least as hot as Brie. Like, if your occupation is model and not like hand model, I think you'd be good.
That's tough to come back from, though.
Her favorite sport to watch is hockey.
Okay.
She's been modeling since 14.
Yeah, that's young.
She loves it when her date notices her outfit, preferably not covered in chart stains.
For the right reasons.
Yeah, for that.
Speaking of the right reasons, they love that on The Bachelor.
I don't know about her.
She's fine. I bet she'll do good. She's better than the other one, Sloth.
Yeah,
In terms of like blonde scale,
that was
she's
Alex
way
D.
better than Sloth.
Yeah, I bet you she's super tall. She's a model.
It was a real long neck. Look at that proportion.
She's the ostrich. Just pecking.
Start pecking at it.
Maybe she'll show up dressed
Have
as
you
an
ever seen
ostrich.
giraffes fight?
No.
'Kay.
They wrap their necks around
They
each other?
swing their necks like crazy. Like that's what she does. She's gonna do that to one of the other girls in the house when someone says something that pisses her off.
How tall do you think she is?
Dude, she's probably 6 foot. How tall's Colton? Is he tall?
I don't know. I don't know how tall
Football
Colton is.
quarterback.
He was a quarterback?
Just made
He was
that
a
up.
linebacker, wasn't he, Paul? Linebacker, tight
Oh,
end.
so he's stocky, thick thighs. Colton can't wear skinny jeans.
I'm going to say like 6'2". That'd be my guess.
I would imagine as long as they're same, like that's fine.
I don't know about that.
Oh, really? Talk to me about it.
I just feel
Talk
like...
to me about your height insecurities.
well, I mean, I think you're taller than me.
No, I'm not.
How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, so I am taller than you. You wear those?
That's the only reason you had me on the show. That's what Paul said.
It's true.
He asked me for my measurements, and I was
It's
like,
true.
wait, why do you need to know my pant size and my bra size? He's like, no, just your height.
When I duped my wife into going on a date with me
Yeah, I know. Catfish.
through Tinder.
Yeah.
So we met on Tinder. Back when Tinder was Tinder. And it was top notch.
And now it's not Tinder.
I have no idea. I haven't been on it in 4.5 years.
Okay.
But it's not like a hookup app anymore.
I don't know. I've never been on Tinder.
You've never been on Tinder.
I've used Bumble, but I've never been on Tinder.
It seems like... Well, I don't know. What's the problem with Tinder now?
I think, okay, so this is how I think it's gone. And like, I'm not cool or hip enough to know this. You'd have to check with someone who's younger than me. But I feel like, remember when Tinder came on the scene and like Plenty of Fish was like, I'm going on Plenty of Fish to just have the sex?
No, it's you went on Tinder to just have the sex.
No, I feel like it was different.
No,
But
when
anyway,
Tinder
Tinder is full sex now.
Okay,
or
good.
it's stayed the same, I guess.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect.
What else do you want from a dating app?
A wife and a child?
It worked.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I don't want a wife, but people do.
Next contestant, Caelynn. Caelynn looks like someone I went to high school with, but with a longer chin.
Wait, there we go. Oh, prominent. Wait, she
Miss North
there we go.
Carolina,
Yeah.
2018.
is her favorite
Age-
artist PD Pablo? Because if not, what's she doing?
I don't know who that is.
PD Pablo, North Carolina, come on and raise up. You know the shirt when they're talking about spinning around your head like a helicopter?
No.
Drop. I need a song drop.
Again, I don't have the budget for that.
Damn it. Okay, continue.
She's got to do well here.
She's got a great chance. Aesthetics alone.
Aesthetics alone, Miss North Carolina. She's
Young.
the right age. She grew up in Fredericksburg, Virginia,
Yep.
and attended VCU.
She can be well spoken.
She's a shocker.
Isn't that the worst?
Shock. Is that what
they
are?
do?
Or maybe their coach was Shaka Smart. And I'm getting that mixed up.
There is a team called the Shockers.
No, that's Wichita State.
Wichita State
State's the
Shockers, and you're just like, so we're
They
just
should,
like,
they should really lean into that.
like just go full
Yeah,
on.
why not?
shocker.
In the age of...
And we're not talking about hand in an electric socket shocker.
I mean, you could do that too.
Just real
You
big
do a
hair.
double shocker. Where she got her degree in broadcast journalism. So
Okay.
I think anyone with any sort of broadcasting background,
Mm-hmm.
I do think is a huge advantage in one of these shows. They know the angles.
they know what people
they understand,
want.
They understand lighting. They
Yeah.
understand how segments are cobbled together.
Yeah, they understand editing.
they-
They're like, this is going to be a good soundbite.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. They're not even in the flow of the conversation.
She was the first. She was named Miss North Carolina in 2018. Was the first runner-up at Miss USA.
Wow.
She's
Okay, Caelynn.
hot. But Caelynn is not your typical beauty queen. She once
Oh.
flew to Japan for a first date, which means she might be a hooker,
Which means she has a sugar daddy.
or at least a potential sugar daddy
'Kay.
that she really wanted to dig into.
Because, like, can I get one of those? Because in the last month, I've had 2 gentlemen
okay,
slide aggressively into the DMs on Instagram
Okay.
and give me propositions.
and
Like, no.
they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
Were they like? Could someone make an offer that was like sweet enough? Like, come to Tokyo. Here's $10 million.
Well, yeah, $10 million. Like, where else do you want me to go? Like, one of the guys was like, I'm ready for an online arrangement with you. I'll give you an allowance, pay for your shopping, and be the reason behind your smile. How smooth is that?
It's not bad.
I was like, decline. Like, respectfully, but no, thank you.
Do you have to see my bank statements first?
You would have to. Or like, here's the thing. These I don't understand these. It's like, okay, you want to send me money and I'll just Google nudes from someone else. Send you that.
There you go.
Here's my ass.
That could be an enterprising business.
There you go. Fake sugardaddies.com or whatever. Fake mistress. I don't know. What's the girl in this situation called? Sugar baby?
I don't know. That doesn't sound great.
Well, it's not a great situation to be in.
If you're rigging the system and getting cash out of it.
Yeah, if you're sending Googled nudes. Don't put this to air. You guys are going to ruin my plan. No one's going to ever ask me again.
I mean, at least people are like interested in you when they slide into your DMs.
Yeah, super flattering. 65-year-old guys.
I
like, so,
had open DMs on Twitter for a while.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Why?
I was just getting death threats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do people hate you?
Bad fantasy football advice.
Yeah.
And very like aggressive ways that they're going to murder me.
Oh, descriptive.
Yeah. It was
Some fiction writers.
kind of terrifying.
So you just closed them up?
It just closed off the DMs.
Button that right up.
And I feel bad because sometimes, someone would give you some good piece of information, get some guests for shows. It was good to have it. But the good did not outweigh the bad when it came down to it.
Because you can't put filters on your DMs,
no,
right?
It's
like
not
you can't
you can
filter out
choose to
certain
accept.
words.
Yeah.
It's
rough
too
life.
bad.
Rough life when everyone wants to kill you. You're so bad at picking sports.
Well, when it's your job, be better at picking sports.
My job is to entertain the peoples.
Yeah, don't go betting your mortgage if you can't afford to lose it. That's the key, right? People who get so mad, it's like you couldn't afford that bet. That's fine.
Yeah, you Googled picks on football, and I was the first one that popped up, and you used mine.
And you used mine.
Listen, if you're going to be betting that much, maybe spend some money. Really look into it.
Watch a couple videos. I don't know. Check a few sources.
Fun facts. Her biggest mentor and role model is her grandmother, who was the first woman to be the head of the FBI.
Whoa. Okay. So that means she has resources to find out if you're lying.
She's going to win.
She's good.
She's the early front runner. I mean, she's getting the star.
She gets a star, or she gets, this is the next Bachelorette. Early contention for
that's a good
heartbreaking
call, too.
loser, and then next.
She's a terrible cook, except for breakfast. She thinks that Napa is the most romantic city in the United States since it feels like a small taste of Italy. Now, other guest on this show, Tim Andercust, has said that Olive Garden is better than the food in Italy.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I feel like anything he says just needs to be disregarded. No offense. I'm sure you're a lovely man, Tim.
She's got to be a front runner.
Has to be. Prominent chin aside. Do you think he's going to be like sucking on her chin at one point during the season?
He'll probably like cry about it that she has a better chin than him.
That's why he can't choose her in the end.
I can't do it.
She has a better jawline. It's just sharper.
The broadcast journalism really helps, though.
Yes. She knows what's up.
So Caelynn is next. Caelynn is 25. She's a realtor from Toronto, Ontario.
Okay.
Feel like I've seen her on billboards like in the city.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
You talked about the other one having a wandering eye. Caelynn, what up?
See, I don't see the wandering eye.
This one?
Yeah. I'm not really down with her necklace. That's just an arrow.
The arrow?
Do you think that's like for Cupid?
No, it's cute. It's like layered chains. It's a thing.
But
it's fine.
It's the arrow.
It's okay. Maybe the one we can't see is a crossbow.
Like, is she pro Cupid or pro like Robin Hood?
Maybe she's just...
Like, what do you associate? Maybe she's a big fan of Zelda. I don't know. Caelynn is a successful realtor from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm glad that they had to...
all three.
Yeah, really had to point out that Toronto, Ontario was in Canada.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
It's odd. Who enjoys photography, painting, and singing in the shower.
Okay.
Here's hoping she musters the courage to belt out a few tunes in front of Colton.
Oh, God. Do you think she sings?
Or maybe not.
Do you think she sings when she comes?
I hope not.
No, I should rephrase that.
I mean, yes, I hope she sings.
No.
Is there any realtor photo like that you see that they're not like this?
This power stance?
And especially if you have like a partner in your real estate game,
Back
you're
to
back
back?
to back.
Back-to-back jacks.
Yeah.
They do that for broadcasting headshots too, and I hate it so much. And I was so awkward at it when I was working at CHCH that the one they used was not one of me crossing my arms, but I had my hands in my pockets. But the way that they cropped it, it looked like I was carrying so many groceries
You're just trying to get a good shoulder workout in, getting some shrugs.
What's like the farmer's walk or whatever it's called when you hold like the kettlebells and then like it looked like I was just like sturdy, like could have played tight end. Like why?
Perfect for Colton. He does those workouts.
I know. Anyway, I don't know about Caitlin. Good luck.
Her favorite dessert is cheesecake.
No, it makes your mouth too dry.
She considers herself more of a city person than a country person.
Okay.
Now, based on the other responses from a lot of these girls who love country music, I feel like that works against her. I, too, am a city person over a country person.
But maybe it makes her stand out in a good way.
Potentially.
Because every other girl's same. And Colton's like, oh, wow, this girl knows how to hail a taxi.
Or use Uber. Taxi.
Oh, yeah. Toronto.
Yeah, we're in Toronto. When was the last time you got into a taxi in Toronto?
New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yep.
I guess they're cheaper than Ubers on New Year's Eve.
Well, your phone service is shoddy. It's like for me, it was when I was downtown. I'm like, I can't really get an Uber. The app won't really load.
And
Thanks
you
a
got
lot,
like
Uber.
9x surge pricing.
Well, and then you'd never know how busy it's going to be. So a taxi passed by with his light on. I was just like, hey.
Good get.
And
yeah.
he stopped. I was like, all right, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to ask questions.
Let's go.
As to why this gas is slowly seeping into the back seat.
Other than New Year's Eve, when was the last time you were in a taxi before that? Like it's been years for me.
I think
New York is the only place I will
when
take
you
a
just
taxi.
grab a taxi, yeah,
Because they're everywhere.
I like to take a taxi after big events. If I'm at a sporting event, I'll just jump into a taxi. When it's super busy and hectic and I don't really want to be coordinating with my driver, where are you? Like I can't find you. It just becomes more of a hassle.
If you do it in the city at least,
yeah.
In this city, you're best off using transit. It's faster to get like from a Leafs game
I
or a
don't
Jays
really
game.
love transit so much.
You don't take the subway?
I don't really like to sit that close to people. I don't really like
stand
to talk to people like that I don't know. Like the poles are really dirty.
What sort of subway are you going on to where people are like chatting it up with you?
The subway in Toronto where I look up and this guy is full on masturbating. I'm not even joking. Like, you know when it's the doors have the pane of glass? Mm-hmm. So he's like looking through that like he's on a ship, like a cruise ship, and he's looking through at me and my friends masturbating. And I kind of did a double take. Oh my God, I'm like, what the fuck? And he's just like stared more, which was worse because he wasn't embarrassed. He's just like, oh, glad I've got your attention, baby. And the doors open and he kind of like and saunters off and I never saw him again. Could have been my soulmate.
That's right. Too bad he didn't slide into your DMs.
But like,
remember me?
Things like just a really serious face. Like this, I don't like the TTC. Like I've had a really like some traumatizing experiences.
Okay, that sounds quite horrible. This doesn't happen to me.
Maybe it will when you get more salt and pepper.
Yeah, maybe once I grow up a little bit. If she go anywhere in the U.S., she would ride horses through the Colorado mountains. Oh,
horse rider,
probably
crazy equestrian, huh?
Especially for being a city girl.
Something doesn't add up. Something does not add up.
Well, she's a realtor, so she's going to have to find a new job soon. I have a big theory that the job realtor will not exist outside of the very, 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 very richest people.
Why?
Why do you need a realtor?
To tell you everything you need to know.
Like what? Like how much is this house? Is this house for sale?
About land transfer tax.
That's all lawyers.
About if
that's what you hired the real estate lawyer to
about
do.
If there's a concert venue behind your home, like in that commercial.
I feel like with the internet, you figure a lot of this stuff out on your own, and then you don't have to pay the 6%
to get
when you sell
the
your
password for the security system that locks you in your own home, like that commercial.
I feel like these are very fringy things. Many of the reasons why realtors are not going to be a thing in the future.
All right.
Or they're going to have to take a far less commission.
What's the commission now?
I believe it's 6. It's 3 and 3. Like when you sell a house.
Okay.
3 goes to one realtor, 3 goes to the other.
If you do both.
But like we had a realtor when we bought our place, and we found the place online.
And then the realtor did what? Like hooked up the viewing?
Yeah.
And then got you money?
Yeah. He put in the bid.
I mean, that's something.
I could have done that.
You're going to trust your negotiation skills?
I mean, I had to talk him down. He's like, well, that's too much of a low ball bid. I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's my money. And you know what? Our low ball bid was the one that won.
Yeah.
So I saved myself $50,000.
Really?
No,
That's
thanks.
how much he was telling you to put in more? Who is this guy?
He looked like Roberto Luongo, for one thing. But like
was he funny?
No.
Oh.
He was very little. He had he wore like Lululemon pants, for one thing.
Did that make you trust him more or less?
Less.
Really?
He had he's a realtor.
Yeah, but that's how like billionaires dress.
Yeah, he's not a billionaire. In his emails, he said he had a Bachelor of Education. If you're a realtor, why are you putting that in?
Yeah. Maybe he's just like, I went to school, I saw things through.
I guess so.
And I'm an educator.
I don't know. I'm out on realtors.
All right, we're out on Caitlin?
This Caelynn. Caelynn, I'm in on. Caitlyn,
Yeah,
I'm in.
Caelynn, we love. Caitlyn? No.
Yeah, she done. Cassie is up next. Cassie's 23, a speech pathologist from Huntington Beach, California. A true native Californian. So she's probably like, oh, what are you doing here?
Hey, man.
Come on.
What's happening?
Cassie grew up at the beach and is an avid surfer. She is currently completing her degree in speech pathology and hopes to one day open up a private practice to work with kids. Maybe, in the meantime, she can teach Colton the language of love.
Or how to make the most of his small mouth.
He has the opposite
I'm
problem.
going to need you to enunciate. Like, imagine. Okay, I need to see Colton kissing Alex B. Just the...
Just gets devoured. He has the opposite of a Freddie Mercury mouth.
Yes, she has the Freddie Mercury. I'm really in on Alex
She
B.
can probably belt out the tunes then.
Okay, I will say Cassie is brazen. Do you know how much it takes to wear a sleeveless top like that? That's also a turtleneck. Very skinny models can pull things like that off. So I bet she's in wonderful shape.
I'm going to say skinny. You don't necessarily need to be skinny. You need to have, like, defined arms.
It still can make you look broad-backed.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I like the look, though.
She's pretty.
She owns 2 cats named Maverick and Goose. She's a big Top Gun fan.
Top Gun.
Skydiving is the most outrageous thing she's ever done.
Crazy.
The one thing she wouldn't do for love is turn her back on her family.
Okay.
I think she's a pretty good candidate.
Yeah, I like her.
Good age, 23.
Seems down to earth. Looks mature. She doesn't look 23 though. I think
No, she
did
looks
they check
older.
the papers?
I feel like people fudge this a lot on the show.
She does not look 23, but that's fine. She's got the blonde hair, so it always plays younger.
In California, laid back.
Yeah,
That's
chill.
always nice.
Do you think she's gonna be the one where all the girls are just like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah," and she's like, "Yo,
"Whoa."
guys,
She
you're
just shows up with weed.
yeah, you're,
smokes it the entire
you're
time.
killing my buzz."
You have your wine. I'm just gonna duck out back for a joint.
The producers break in. She's eating all these edibles. What do you mean?
I like her. I think she could do well here.
Yeah, I like Cassie too. I think we're on board with this.
Getting the
Does
vibe.
Colton trend more towards blondes or brunettes?
I don't know. I didn't watch last season. Not big on the bed.
Paul?
What's that? Brunettes.
All right,
Her hair's dark enough.
it's not dark at all.
It's dark. It's dark enough. It's not like bleach blonde. She's not
Okay.
looking like Gwyneth Paltrow out here.
It's not. Gwyneth Paltrow was so infuriating.
You don't like Gwyneth?
She
You're not a
basically-
gooper?
She basically took full credit for like yoga being a thing.
And I would try to take credit for everything.
If you were Gwyneth,
If I could.
Yeah.
If I had the platform of a Gwyneth.
you're like the kind of guy who says he invented Post-its. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I tell people I invented the 10 of spades.
What do you mean?
Just, in a deck of cards, the
Yeah,
10 of
I'm
spades.
aware.
I invented that.
Okay.
Before me, there was 51 cards in a deck.
Okay. Let's go. Let's move on.
You're
That's
not-
what you should put on your bio.
See, that would be a good one. Invented the 10 of spades. What was the one from Austin Powers? That Dr. Evil's dad would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark.
Question mark? Oh, what else? I haven't seen that movie in so long. Do you think that would be a good rewatch, or do you think it's one of those things that needs to be left in the past?
I watched it. They had all 3 of them on over the holidays, and I watched the first one. The first one's good.
Yeah.
The second one's bad, and the third one's even worse.
Okay.
And apparently they're making a 4th one.
Which one's Foxy Cleopatra? Third?
That's the 3rd one.
Yeah.
The one with Beyonce's the 3rd
Yeah.
one.
Not good. I watched.
I'm also a big Elizabeth Hurley fan.
Yeah.
Like, I'll even watch that show, The Royals, on E!
Because
from
of
time to time, because
Elizabeth?
she's in it.
Cougar Life.
Just just a big fan. I watched that movie Bedazzled with her and Brendan Fraser, where she was the devil.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah,
Bad.
good- yeah,
but
bad,
good.
but yeah,
Good, bad.
very watchable.
Like all Brendan Fraser movies. Like, what's the one where he's in the bomb shelter with Christopher Walken?
Blast from the past.
Love that movie. So bad, but like so good.
Next up, we have Catherine. Mm-hmm. Did she have plastic surgery?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Of course she did.
She's 26. She's a DJ.
She looks 42.
She's a DJ from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, she looks like she could
Is
be
she
like
in a bra only?
maybe. She looks like she could be someone's grandma.
No, definitely mom.
No, she could be a grandma.
She looks like she's on a Desperate Housewife of something.
I was gonna say she looks like a Real Housewife.
Yeah, not Desperate. Same.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eva Longoria was on Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, she looks like she could be a Real Housewife of somewhere.
By day, Catherine, like Batman, is a successful real estate agent. By night, Catherine is DJ Argo, an up-and-coming hip-hop DJ, making a name for herself on the Fort Lauderdale club scene.
Okay, Catherine, go ahead, girl.
Along with her daughter, Lucy. Oh, she refers to her dog as her daughter.
Okay. I was
That's-
like, you named your dog daughter?
That's not a good look, by the way.
No.
People who call their pets kids.
Like Justin Bieber?
That's weird.
Yeah.
See, Justin Bieber got into it with Honey Boo Boo.
No.
No, it wasn't
the
Honey Boo Boo.
child
It was
or the mother?
The one from the child. I think it was Honey Boo Boo. Or someone from Dance Moms. One of the two.
Oh, Abby.
Maybe. Whoever the kid is.
Oh, no. Then Honey Boo Boo. Abby's like the one who I think she might have gone to jail for money laundering or something.
Really? That's impressive.
The dance coach?
It was the kid from Dance Moms, I think.
I don't know.
Maybe, whatever. She posted an Instagram photo of like her getting a new car from Mercedes.
Yeah.
Like a custom one. It had like her face on it.
Okay.
And Justin Bieber commented on it, just said, burn it. Then he had to apologize.
Facts though, but burn it.
Burn it. And he's like, I didn't like the color.
Or your face.
Yeah. I hate you.
How do you feel about Catherine? Catherine looks 42.
Yeah, she's not winning. Do you know who her favorite author is?
Who wrote the Twilight books?
I don't know.
That's her favorite author.
It's not.
Oh.
It's someone who is either a medical professional or a PhD.
Dr. Oz?
Dr. Zeus.
Oh my god. Maybe he's a chiropractor.
Do you get doctor designation for being a chiropractor?
Yes, you do.
What a cheap way to become a doctor. That's worse than Cust. Dr. Cust.
Dr. Cust. What is he a doctor of?
Political philosophy.
Okay. How?
Yeah. Good at school.
Book smarts.
Very good
Big
at school.
difference than common sense and street smarts.
I don't know. Maybe his whole Olive Garden better than Italy take is going to take off.
I doubt it.
That-
The Olive Garden sucks.
That and putting the milk in the bowl before the cereal.
Weird.
It's just odd. She doesn't have any tattoos because, quote, you don't need to put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. I feel like that's like something someone would have said in the 80s. She is from Fort Lauderdale, so she like just might think it's 1986.
Do you think that she gets a pass then? Like, do you think she's going to be super tacky?
Probably. She's also a pescatarian.
So just fish?
Just fish.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a no for me. Do you think she's got work done?
Yeah.
With a spoiler.
Yeah, it's Honda Civic with a spoiler.
Instead of a
and like one of
Ferrari.
those like stupid exhausts that are really loud.
And maybe a crown on
you
the
know,
dash.
you don't see those much anymore.
It's kind of a lost art. The souped up Honda.
Like I never understood the Honda Civic thing to begin with. Like
I have
why,
a Honda Civic.
Yeah, but
Not
would
souped
you,
up.
Why would you take a Honda Civic and then invest like 15 grand into it?
Why wouldn't you just get a car that's 15 grand
15
more
grand
expensive than a Honda Civic?
And doing things like putting tinted windows and having a spoiler.
Do you remember when spinners became a thing, like spinning rims?
Well, I mean, they're still a thing.
Are
Pretty
they?
sure. I don't know. I don't see them much, but I mean, I would have them.
Like, I remember it was such a thing that I would see minivans with like fake, like spinning hubcaps, not even spinning
That's
rims.
pretty cool.
Spinning hubcaps in like your mom van that you borrowed for the weekend. You're
That's
just like
pretty
riding dirty down the street. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
You want them now?
I kind of do.
Are you gonna get a car?
I got a car.
Adult.
Got a car last month.
Are you getting spinners?
Maybe.
Thinking about it now.
Thinking about it. It's a lease, though.
With
so
the earrings?
I don't know if I can just jazz up a leased vehicle.
Why not?
Oh, can
Just
you?
a hubcap. You don't have to get
Guessing.
actual real spinners.
But then I have to bring it back, and they're like, good God, man, what have you done to our vehicle?
I think they're probably going to say that anyway when you get a kid and they just mess up the back.
No, we had to get one with leather seats. Apparently,
Well, yeah.
that's one thing. Like, I did very like minimal kid research. They were like, get vinyl or leather seats, so
Have
when the
to.
kid throws up,
You can
he
just
spills
wipe
shit,
it down.
you can just wipe it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we did that.
Okay. Look at you, responsible.
It was a lot of my wife doing this.
I know. I was just trying to give you credit, but I know
I
it's
get
not
I get
where
I
it's
get no
due.
credit for this. She even put together the stroller last night.
What were you doing?
It's working.
Okay.
Got to work.
Watching?
No, I wasn't watching. I came in evaluated when
Did
she
you
was
sit
done.
in it?
No, I did not sit.
Make sure that it's sturdy
I
enough.
learned how
You don't want
to-
to like put the bebe in there and then all of a sudden you're just like.
Well, she's good at setting stuff up.
Okay.
Although she's not as dexterous as she once was. She's a bit larger than she's used to being.
Yeah, that happens. I've
Yeah,
heard.
so she's not good at bending over anymore. But she was able to hook up the stroller pretty well. So I was learning how to get like the car seat in and out of it, how to fold it up,
Yeah.
how to put the bassinet in it.
I feel like there's going to be a moment when you guys leave the hospital where you're just like, shit,
I don't know how to do any of this.
what is this thing with us? We said a party of two.
hold it like a dog holds its puppies by the back of the neck.
A scruff. Yeah.
Courtney. Up next, we're flying through these people. We have like 24 people left. I have to start doing some rapid fire.
Oh, I
here.
like Courtney.
You like Courtney?
Yes, Courtney.
Courtney, a caterer from Atlanta, Georgia, born in Germany.
Wow.
and grew up in Georgia. That leads me to believe she's in a military family.
Potentially, yeah.
That'd be my guess. She turned her passion for food and cooking into a successful catering business, crafting healthy meal plans for athletes.
Hey. That seems like a match made in heaven, doesn't it?
Now she's just hoping that she has the recipe for love with Colton.
They don't write those. There's no way they write those. I'm sorry. That last part?
How do you think you get a job being Bachelorette bio writer?
I don't know, but I need it.
It's not bad.
It seems like a good... Listen, Courtney knows what's up. She can cook, which is obviously the key to many guys' hearts. If she's going to be doing it healthily, too, that's nice for Colton.
Yeah,
He doesn't
good
want
meal
to turn
plan.
into like a post-athlete fatso. And Atlanta, Georgia, which we all know is a hotbed for strip clubs, so I bet Courtney can kind of get down.
Maybe, but Colton will hate that.
No.
If you're a virgin, do you also hate strippers?
He would love it. That's all he knows. If he's an actual virgin, that's where all he can do.
She's afraid of almost all reptiles,
Fair.
like turtles. Yeah, you're out on turtles.
Yeah, they're gross.
Why?
They can give you diseases.
I think those are only like the red-footed ones.
Okay, well.
Courtney, we're in on Courtney.
In on Courtney, out on turtles.
Okay.
Officially.
Demi is up next. Stupid name to start off with.
Oh, Demi Moore?
Half. Demi.
Demi?
C'est français pour half, as they would say on the Quebec.
Un peu plus peu.
Un petit peu à français, eh?
Yeah.
23 interior designer from Red Oak, Texas. She grew up in rural Texas, is a proud country girl. She loves ATVing, fishing, and watching the WWE. She can also drive a stick shift.
Cracking beers open on her forehead and shotgunning them as well. I would imagine would be in her bio.
One item on her bucket list is to be the first petite Victoria's Secret's angel with an entourage known as, quote, the Demi Angels. I don't even know what that means.
First and foremost, stop. Second of all, Victoria's Secret just recently came out. I don't know if it was their director of marketing. Someone in their hierarchy, higher up, was like, listen, we're not here to pander to plus size models. We're not here to pander.
Did he get fired?
No, he didn't. He's like, we are selling a fantasy. And these models, long legs, thin
I'm
limbs,
on board with that.
are a fantasy. So we're
listen,
not here for the rest of it. And
good.
everyone was really pissed. And they're like,
Why is everyone really pissed? That's their brand. That's what they're sticking to.
I know, but you know.
Yeah, I get why people get very triggered, especially on the interwebs.
Yeah.
But at least he's being honest about it.
Yeah,
he's like, here's what we're doing.
He's like, if you don't have legs up to your neck, you can't walk in our show. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and
it's
that
just
is
like-
what it is. So Demi, no, not happening.
It'd be like if Rolex released a watch that's like, yeah, it's $30.
like the Tesla B or C car or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
they're
like
only
the cheap version.
Yeah, they're only like 90 grand.
Yeah, but you also like one part is probably also 90 grand.
Yeah.
Demi looks crazy.
Demi,
So,
her favorite color, yellow.
she looks nuts.
Yeah, she does.
She's don't leave me or I'll find you. Like that's what that face is. Yeah. When her feelings are really hurt. You're so funny. Turns to tears.
If she could have lunch with anyone,
Yeah.
it would be Jon Snow in character.
Okay. Bye.
Yes.
Demi, bye.
I don't think Demi's getting through the first night.
Like that's a no.
Devin is up next.
Okay.
Devin is, let's see here, 23, broadcast journalist
Okay.
from Oregon.
Yeah.
Devin graduated from ASU, Arizona State University, the biggest party school in the U.S.
Facts?
That is, yeah.
All right.
That's where Gronk went. With a master's of arts in sports journalism. She currently works as a broadcast journalist for a local news station in Medford, Oregon. When she's not reporting, you can find her doing her best sun salutation in yoga class. Namaste, Colton.
Namaste. Okay.
She got her master's at 23. She knows every word to Pride and Prejudice, the movie. In quotation.
That's a really good
brackets.
movie.
Yeah.
I like that
Her
movie.
motto is, quote, I'll try anything once.
Ooh.
Colton wants to try something at least once, I think.
Well, broadcaster. So we talked about that with Caelynn. Gonna be good for her storyline, her angles.
Mm-hmm.
She's also got the prominent chin too. I'm not sure if this
Maybe
is
that's
a
a
trend.
thing. Maybe that's a thing.
Just he likes long chins.
Potentially. I don't know. I do think the broadcast journalism thing will keep her going in this.
Yeah.
And 23 helps.
Yeah. Hoop earrings. Shout out.
And
We're both on that wave. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe, Devin. What's up, girl?
I think she's good. I think she'll make it.
Yeah.
Like through. I don't think she's a winner, but
Again, great eyebrows. Looks a little tight in the face. I don't know if we have a Botox situation happening on the forehead, but
preventative Botox.
yeah, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, I like her.
Elyse is up next. Elyse the Peace. She's 31.
Okay, don't squint your face.
31.
Ginger.
I like her. She's age appropriate for me.
Yeah.
But 31 makeup artist from Alaska.
Ooh.
Now, here's the most curious thing about her. She's never been outside of the country. But she's from Alaska, which means she's never been to Canada.
Yeah.
Isn't that really strange? Does that mean she has never left Alaska? Or she has never stopped in Canada in between Alaska and the
Why
continental...
would she stop in Canada?
You'd think if you were from Alaska, you'd like make it to like Vancouver at some point.
Why?
Why not? If you're like going to leave Alaska, it's the closest thing to you.
Why wouldn't you just go to California?
You could on your way.
I don't know.
It just seems strange.
Living in Alaska seems like it would be just the worst. So
We should have got Cam on. You know, Cam used to live in Yellowknife.
yes, I did.
That just sounds crazy.
That sounds like it's a story. That sounds like it's a documentary in itself. Cam in Alaska.
Cam in Alaska.
But you know what Elyse might do? She might snap. She might be the drunk, passed out one.
Not from Alaska. She can outdrink all these people.
You
100%.
think so?
100%. It's like knowing people from Newfoundland.
Do you think she has a drinking problem then?
Maybe. I'd say that's probably more likely than
More
most
likely?
of these people.
Because I was gonna say maybe she just like turns up so hard. She's like, oh my god, people, nice things.
It's
Like,
hot.
It's hot outside. Ah.
Maybe. 31, no chance though.
We need to stop being ageist.
We're trying to pick the winner of the show.
Fair. Sorry, Elyse.
How good of a makeup artist do you think you have to be in Alaska?
Probably not. Probably the same as being a DJ in Fort Lauderdale.
Like, it's not even like she lives in Juneau or Anchorage. She lives in
Soldotna,
Alaska.
Sounds Russian.
I'm shocked she hasn't been to Russia.
Yeah.
Apparently you can see it from their houses.
She could be Russian.
Secret agent.
Maybe. Okay, so speaking of international superstars,
Borat?
no. So remember I was saying I was looking at documentaries yesterday?
Yep.
There's one about strippers in the UK.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't know how many episodes there are. I watched like the first 10 minutes and then it was over it. But there was this one girl that has an agent and they place you in countries all over the world. A stripper agent that's like, oh, you want to go to Greece? By the way, there's touching in Greece, which is a bit controversial to say the least.
I feel like once you get past like the back room, there's touching everywhere.
Apparently not.
They say
not.
no touching.
They
but
say she looked super uncomfortable while she was making chicken when she was talking about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, stripper agents.
well, couldn't she just tell her agent, I don't want to go to Greece?
I don't know if she knew.
Oh.
Maybe she was set up. I'm not sure. Like stripper agents are on the up and up. I don't know.
They're probably, I would guess, pretty, like agents in general, pretty sleazy.
Yeah.
Stripper agents, probably very sleazy.
And like the one girl's like, I hope to make 100 pounds tonight. So I went on my little digital calculator. I was like, $170?
Yeah.
That's what you hope to make? $170 Canadian? What? Like if you're not like making bank, why are we stripping? Isn't that the whole point of it? Is that the money just like...
Is the money that good?
I don't know. I think in the UK, I learned a lot actually. In the UK,
You only watched this for 10 minutes.
yeah, in the UK though, they don't get paid per hour. Like there's no minimum wage. They literally just get paid for private dances.
Okay.
So they have to just like show themselves off and then like
Okay,
hope
so-
they get brought back.
Yeah, so what happens is you get paid whatever the fee is to get to the back room, plus you get your tips. And then the guy's like, hey, I'll take 200 pounds for a hand job. I mean, hand job for 200 pounds sounds pretty extreme, but
Better be a really good hand job.
we paid a stripper to give our friend a hand job in Quebec.
Stop. Was it Tim?
No, it wasn't Tim.
Oh.
It was on our high school trip.
No.
He had never made out with anyone before.
And his first...
And we went to a strip club, and then like when he was walking in, the stripper was going in. We paid her $100 to give him a hand job.
Easiest $100 she's ever made.
Oh yeah, take 3 seconds. Oh,
2 strokes done. Like $50 a stroke.
might not even needed a stroke.
Fair. Just the thought of it. It's over. Did he hate you or love you for it? Did he act like it didn't happen?
No, he came out. He didn't realize that we had paid for it.
He just thought that's what happened.
He just thought that's what happened. He was fired up. And it wasn't like, no, he was not coy about it happening. He was like, guess what just happened?
Did you guys tell him you paid?
Eventually, yeah.
Because I was
years later we told him.
But I was like, you're gonna set him up to harass strippers for the rest of his life where he's like, hand job, let's go. And they're like, what are you talking about? He's like, that's what you do.
That's what happened. I know from experience.
It's like people in really bad relationships that just think that being talked down to is normal.
That's how it is.
He just thinks hand jobs are what's up. That's really good. Still friends?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Friends to this day. He's better with the ladies now. He's a late bloomer. Erika
Oh, jeez.
is next on the docket with a K. I like that. Anytime you can insert a K over a C in a name, very strong.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 100% on board with that. Why do you think the French are so soft? It's all the fucking C's in their names.
Like Jacques?
Like Malk. Mark.
Mark?
Mark with a K.
But I feel like the rest of it is what makes it soft. The MAR.
Really? No, I think it's a C. Malk.
But everything else you're messing up and the is the same.
Malk. Malk.
You're just not saying it.
I like the K. It reminds me.
All
Of,
right.
it reminds me of a Viking.
You're a big Kardashian
Like
fan.
even when you see like Erik from like if Erik is from Denmark, it's with a K, not a C.
All right.
It's powerful.
Erik Carlson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a Nordic fella?
I don't know,
Swedish?
he looks Viking-ish.
Swedish, maybe. Carlson sounds very Swedish. Anyway, Erika, 25, recruiter from California. The Nut, as she's known to her friends. She is a ball of energy with a great sense of humor. Erika boasts that one of her talents is being able to eat whatever she wants without gaining weight. Yeah, wait till you turn fucking 30, Erika. What's your secret, Nut?
Oh shit.
The ultimate date would be getting lost together in a new city. I actually like doing that. That's my favorite thing to do on vacation.
Yeah, I like meandering and just
You show up to a
moseying
city and just
along.
walking around.
Yeah. I don't know, Erika. Like, why do they call you Nut, girl?
The Nut.
Like,
Because she's a ball of energy.
she's crazy, or she's like the
guess so.
best? Like, you know, like the nuts straight, like in poker.
And that would just be the nuts then. She's just the nut. She's singular.
She's crazy.
The best trip she's ever been on was backpacking through Europe with her best friend.
That's disgusting. Backpacking? Count me out.
Okay.
I'm done. Didn't you just hear about that girl who got like beheaded by ISIS in Morocco because she decided to like go camping or something?
I went to Morocco.
I want to go so badly, but my friend that I travel with, she's like, someone just got beheaded by ISIS. I was like, yes, that's scary.
That-
It's concerning. But she was like up in the mountains. Like, I plan on being at a spa with a robe.
Well, yeah, when we were there, they had a terrorist warning for the south of Morocco. They were like, don't go to the south of Morocco. And we were like, okay.
No problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like when I
Fine.
went to Colombia, they're like, don't go to the Venezuelan border where human trafficking is at an all-time high. I wasn't like, seems like a
Let
safe
me go
time of
check
day,
this
though.
out.
Do you really mean that? I know that when you're getting abducted, you just go dead weight, so they're not going to really be able to take me. Like, God. Damn it, Michaela. Ruining my Marrakesh dreams.
We went to Marrakesh. That's where we went.
Yeah, how amazing was it?
It was nice.
Beautiful.
The one thing we didn't do, we were only there for 2.5 days.
Okay.
It was at the back end of our honeymoon. So we were going to go from Marrakesh into like Casablanca and like check out the city. but
Right.
We didn't have
I
time.
feel like that would be overrated. I feel like it would be super...
It's super old.
But I think it would be like super cheesy because they're like
No,
trying to
no,
riff
no.
on the movie. No?
No, I mean, that's from the 1940s. Stuff has been, that's the problem. Like when we drove through Casablanca because that's where we flew into. But like, it's either super posh, like high-end
Yeah.
luxury, or like Poe. Like old and like hasn't
I
been
forgot
updated.
you said
in-
poor that way. It's like one of my favorite things about you.
What, how I say Poe?
Poe, yeah.
Just like my favorite athlete, Leon Poe.
Leon Poe.
But yeah, like
All right.
stuff hasn't been updated 300 years.
Beautiful.
And then there's like a giant Ritz-Carlton.
That's where I would want to stay.
We went to a resort on the coast.
Lovely.
It was very nice.
All right.
It's really strange though, because I'm from the East Coast.
Yes.
So like our beaches they're nice. They're
They're
like
fine.
West Coast beaches are like Pacific beaches are nicer than Atlantic beaches, but you always forget that like Morocco is on the west coast of Africa, so it's on the Atlantic. Beaches look very similar, just a bit hotter.
Right.
Strange.
So not nice. Not like raked white sand
Yeah.
for miles and miles.
Like gray sand. Next up, Erika Chance, maybe?
I don't care.
Okay. Erin?
She's not speaking to me.
Is Erin speaking to you?
What do you got to say, Erin?
She looks like she has a big head for her body.
Yeah. She's got better extensions than the last girl.
Yeah, she's 28 from Texas. You want to read me her job?
No, I do not.
She's a Cinderella.
What does that mean?
Here's what it actually means. It's actually, I wouldn't say quite clever, but it makes sense. Erin works full-time for her stepmother's home improvement business.
Oh.
She's not afraid to get her hands dirty, but cleans up nicely. When she's not working, Erin enjoys ballroom dancing, as long as it's not too late at night.
Oh, classy.
Erin also loves expensive shoes, but admits she can do a better job of keeping track of them. She also loves pumpkin spice lattes.
She loses shoes?
I guess so. Expensive ones? So she loves expensive shoes, ballroom dancing, pumpkin spice lattes. She loves the Dallas Cowboys. Says that New York at Christmas is the most romantic thing in the world.
Okay.
Sounds very basic.
Yeah, she's extremely basic. So she's got a real good shot.
Yeah.
She's a front runner with Caelynn, I think is the only way to go about this.
I'm just not feeling it from her at all.
No? I think she's got a chance. I think if her voice looks higher than her face looks, then she should be good.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think she could be a little mousy and like a little cute?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes from her.
All right. I like her eye makeup.
Getting good vibes from the next one. Hannah B. Hannah B, 23. Miss Alabama 2018. Do you think
she knows Caelynn?
Do you think she has a feud with the other girl?
She knows her for sure. I don't know about a feud, but they're definitely they're gonna make a big team, big super team.
Will they team up or will they go head to head?
They'll team up.
Like you pick me or you pick her.
They'll team up.
Like, is this a recipe for a 2-on-1 date where one gets sent home?
That would be nice. If you're a producer, you're thinking that
And it's
way.
like
It's a pageant.
It's a pageant.
Well,
Why don't we
Has
work
to.
on the show?
Hire us.
Born and raised in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Hannah was bred to be a proud member of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby.
Following her in her parents' footsteps, she recently graduated from the University of Alabama
Yeah.
with a degree in communications. She works as an interior designer and never misses an Alabama football game because what else is there to do in Tuscaloosa?
Facts.
Oh, and in her spare time, she won the Miss Alabama USA 2018. Roll Tide, Hannah.
Yeah.
She likes country music. Shocker.
That's a big theme. Okay, how many country music performances are we getting?
Oh, no.
Where they have to awkwardly dance alone.
That means that they're going to go to these concerts of bands I've just never heard of,
I
but it
hate-
turns out that they're like super. Someone played Thanksgiving, halftime at Thanksgiving of like, I think it was the Lions game. Mm-hmm. And it was like some country band. Like, I don't know who
But
this is.
everyone was really excited for that.
But like no one, like I even checked Twitter, like people that I follow, like I don't know who this
yeah.
is. And then you check on, it's like 5 million followers. It's like, oh, I guess they're somewhat
they're a
popular.
thing. Hannah, I like her.
She loves board games.
I love board games too.
What's your favorite board game?
Okay, well, I can tell you what's not Clue. Horrible.
Clues for like children.
Yeah, but it's actually just the worst. My favorite board game is actually McDonald's Monopoly, if we're being dead serious.
Like going to McDonald's and collecting the stickers.
Oh, I'm proficient in board games. Yeah, medium fries, please.
Oh, a free coffee? Perfect.
Hash brown? Thanks.
She likes it when her date opens all the doors and pulls her chairs out
Yeah,
forward.
who doesn't, Hannah? What else do you like?
It's 2019. We still doing that?
Are we not doing
I
that?
thought we weren't doing that anymore.
I think we're doing it.
No.
I think like a girl's doing it for you.
Yeah. Let's flip the scenario. She's paying, she's pulling my chair.
All right.
Yeah, good shot. I like her.
I think that she looks like really aggressive in this photo, but I feel like she's not going to look like that in the actual show.
If you had to choose between Miss North Carolina 2018 and Miss Alabama 2018, I'm still going with Caelynn. I liked her better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So Hannah G is up next. We got 2 Hannahs
2 Hannahs, 2 Alexes.
this time around.
Okay.
Hannah G is a content creator.
So Instagram?
Yeah. And Paul pulled up one of her YouTube videos. It's just her being
Yeah.
hot in music videos.
What do you mean?
Like she's just in the background of like rap videos.
In rap videos?
Was it rap
or was
videos?
it country music?
Country music.
Yeah, like
Damian Ratley.
who?
You ever heard of him?
Damian
No.
Rowley, isn't he a receiver on the Browns?
No, I've never heard of that person.
The sweet Southern belle isn't camera shy. She's both the photographer and model for her burgeoning social media business.
Okay.
Apart from planning photo shoots for her next posts, Hannah enjoys being a foodie and glamping. What's glamping?
The best.
What's glamping?
It's essentially you're in a tent, like you're camping.
It's a glam
But everything's
camping.
done for you. There's like a bed. There's probably plumbing. There might be a carpet. There might be a place to put your clothes.
So you live in a tiny home or a trailer?
but not because it's a tent.
No. Why would you want to do that?
So you don't have to sleep on the floor.
But if you're not going camping for the experience of camping, why even go in the
But
tent
there's
to
other
begin
things
with?
to experience at camping besides sleeping on the ground, like being outside, going for a hike, having a bonfire, but then retiring to some quarters instead of like on the ground. Listen, I went camping this year in Alberta in the winter. It was horrible.
Why'd you go camping in the winter?
I didn't know I signed up for it. So, okay, I'll take a small amount of blame. But when people are talking about going to Banff in the wintertime,
Yeah, you go
You
skiing
ass-
to the chalet.
you assume you're doing hot springs.
Yeah, I've been to Banff once. I went to the chalet.
Chalet, robes, spas, hot springs.
Nightclub.
Done. Yeah, drinks. That's it. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I get a list sent to me, and I shit you not. One of the things on the list, it was like sleeping bag, pillow. I'm like, wait, what? And then it was like knife in brackets.
For bears?
Make sure the blade is longer than 6 inches, or it won't pierce a bear's heart. And I was like, okay, like hand up. I object. I have a question. What the hell is going on? Like, oh yeah, we need an axe. We need bear spray. I'm just like, oh my God. We hiked for 21 kilometers in snow, half of it uphill. Like I sound like a parent complaining about walking to school, but that's legit what we did. And
what's the payoff?
Tragic.
Like what's up there?
Nothing. Like it was very beautiful, but it was just so cold and like
Like halfway up, or you're on your phone being like, is there like an Airbnb?
no service. What do you mean on my phone?
I thought the higher up you got, the better it was.
We were in the middle of nowhere.
You were by Banff.
We slept in between two mountains.
Not gonna lie to you, this sounds horrible.
It was tough. Like walking out of the woods the second day when we hiked back, it felt like a scene from a horror movie. You know, like 5 friends go into the woods,
one returns,
2 come out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly like we were like dragging our feet. It was just like, what just happened in there? People are driving by, honking and waving, going to nice, convenient lookouts for a quick like Instagram photo from Hannah G. And then that's it, going along their way. And we're like dragging our axe. Like, you don't even know.
So I guess glamping is better than camping.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it in the freezing cold of winter in Canada.
I was so cold. I had like 3 pairs of pants, 3 jackets, a balaclava, 2 like sleeping bag, actual blanket. I was drunk and I was still freezing.
You know that quality time is her love language?
Oh yeah, there's 5 of them.
She has a sassy cat named Marley.
Bob?
She doesn't like seafood.
Okay.
I think she's going to do okay.
Does she have an allergy? Her head looks small. But yeah, I think she'll be fine.
I think when she gets to take her own pictures, she looks better.
Ooh, yeah.
For sure.
She knows the angles.
And that's something I think where being a content creator, almost like broadcast journalist, I think she's going to know how to work this a little bit.
Work the angles. You think we're going to see a few basking by the pool close-ups?
A few, not only work the angles of the camera lens, but work the angles of the show.
Puppet string the narrators
Exactly.
and the editors a little bit.
Especially if you're comfortable in front of the camera to begin with, then you're going to be good at giving those quotes.
Yeah.
Unless you're just like a rock.
Or unless you're like that beauty pageant who was talking about finding the maps.
Yeah, and she did great. She's still famous Miss South Carolina.
Is that who it is?
Yeah. She's still famous to this day.
And such. With that included, I would like to thank you so much.
Heather is up next. Heather's the one with the tooth to gum ratio. That's out of whack. She's 22. She's never been kissed. That's her job.
Okay, well, she can't be the winner then, and she can't even go far. If you haven't kissed anyone, how are you supposed to teach the virgin anything?
Is that what he's looking for, though? Or is he looking for a blank slate?
Come on.
Yeah.
2 blank slates?
It'd be bad.
What are we getting?
Born and raised in San Diego,
Santiago.
Heather is a Southern California girl through and through. She's a thrill seeker, apparently not, who enjoys bungee jumping, skydiving, and river rafting. But of all the thrilling things Heather has done, there's still one thing she's yet to experience. She's never kissed a boy. Fun fact, she has a kitty named Kitty.
Has she kissed a girl?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say that.
Well, hey, we found our loophole. Heather's an actual real fun one.
She's out of control.
Her and Nut are going to just have a time.
I don't see it with Heather. Never been kissed. That's strange, right?
Well,
isn't that like a weird personality trait?
It's not a personality trait. It's just something that hasn't happened to you.
Come on. Like, she's not ugly.
No, but like maybe that happens and then people are like, oh, tooth to gum, like how you pointed out. That's the first thing you said about her.
Wouldn't stop me from like making out with her.
All right.
She's 22.
Yeah. She also doesn't look 22. What are these American girls? They always look so much older. Don't you think?
Do you think it's sort of like a conversion where if you're like 30 Canadian, you get to list yourself as like 24 American?
Maybe.
Because of the exchange rate?
Because it happens all the time. You see it with like kids in like college and stuff too, like college athletes, especially like on the men's side. You're just like, you are how old?
Yeah, like LeBron looked like he was a legit 50 in high school.
He did not look
like
50.
Greg Oden looked 50.
Yeah.
I think those are outliers. They're also like high-end professional
Heather
athletes.
also looks older, so it's not an outlier.
Okay. Next up is Jane.
Yeah.
But her name is Adrienne. Adrienne quotes Jane.
Okay. Sure.
She's a social worker in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Native to LA. Free spirit with infectious energy. She's going to be a weirdo.
They couldn't whiten her teeth like the other girls?
No.
They had to just leave her yellow chops?
She's a free spirit, okay?
Don't edit me.
No teeth whitening, please. As a social worker, she uses her positive vibes and good nature to help care for seniors at an elderly daycare facility.
That's cute.
When she's not at work, she loves spending time with her mom.
Think she robs the old people?
Probably. She loves tacos. She speaks Russian.
Wow. Jane, well-rounded.
She would choose to wear her checkered sneakers over heels or stilettos any day.
Like Vans?
Doesn't everyone? Like, wearing stilettos cannot be, like, comfortable.
It's not great.
So I think everyone would prefer to wear sneakers.
Some people don't.
Really?
Yeah, some people are just like heel girls. That's a thing. You can't really trust those ones, but they are like that.
Do they build up, like, ankle strength?
I think it depends on the arch of your foot, and it's where the majority of your weight is balanced.
Okay.
And also, if you're skinny, it probably helps because, like, there's not so much weight on your toes.
She's going to have a stupid entrance.
What's she gonna do? Oh, I hope she does. Ooh, that like Russian dance where they like
that looks really difficult.
Where she has
to
the
do.
fur hat and then they like down and they bend over and they just like kick their legs.
I feel
out.
like for a family show like The Bachelor, they're gonna really downplay the Russian angle
because it's American and
yeah,
Vladdy and all that.
Well, you don't want them like they can rig an election. You don't think they can rig The Bachelor?
That's fair.
Come on, Katie, 26, age appropriate, same age as Colton, medical sales representative from Sherman Oaks, California. Lifelong dancer, Katie went to LSU and competed on the dance team. She moved to LA to work as a medical sales rep. I doubt she moved to LA to be a medical sales rep after being on the dance team at LSU.
Think it's weed?
She enjoys yoga and sushi.
Uh-huh.
She still dances in her spare time.
Okay.
And hopes to teach Colton a few new moves.
Her baby teeth freak me out.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't even see that.
Sorry,
Shark teeth.
Katie.
Shark teeth. Her favorite sports team is the LSU Tigers.
Shout out.
Prefers glamping to camping.
Obviously.
A lot of glamping. Skydiving is on her bucket list. There's a lot of skydiving and camping in this. And country
music. There seems to be, and some horses, some equestrians.
Could be dressage.
What?
Could be dressage.
What's that?
That's
When
horse.
you tie their tails and stuff.
That's horse
in little
dancing.
bows? Yeah. And they canter? I don't think it's called dancing. I think it's canter.
I thought it was just horse dancing. Dressage. It's in the Olympics. It's how Mitt Romney won a gold medal.
But it's like, it's just when they dress up their horse, I thought. Like the tails are braided and then there's like little baubles in the hair and then they're just like.
Maybe.
That's my horse noise, by the way.
It's Kirpa is up next. Dental hygienist from California. This beautiful and spunky California girl works for her dad's dentistry business as a dental hygienist.
Okay.
Has this button been undone the entire time?
Actually, it falls right in front of the microphone, so that's not my fault. You can talk to Paul about that.
She loves hiking, reading, cooking, and swimming. The one deal breaker? Colton better floss. Oh, she's a product of Big Floss.
No one flosses.
I floss all the
well,
time.
you're weird though. You also bring like meat in bags, like Ziploc bags for lunch and stuff.
I do.
Like you do things that are unconventional. But like like I would say 80% of people do not floss regularly. And when you're about to go to your dentist, you like load up on flossing
like
for
that-
3 days before and
But
that's it.
That's only like a dead giveaway that you don't floss, though, because it makes your gums inflamed if you just start flossing out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. So they're just going to bleed profusely when you get in the chair. You might as well lie and then maybe the bleeding's limited.
You shouldn't lie to your dentist. That's a doctor. You can't lie to a doctor.
Oh, why not?
You shouldn't lie to a doctor. They're there to help you.
They're there to make educated guesses.
Okay. You're really out on doctors. You want to tell me about vaccines next? Jury's still out. Okay.
We're not sure if those are actually helpful.
Her favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. She thinks that Denver, Colorado is the most romantic city in the United States.
Denver.
That's where I've never been to Denver. Is it nice?
It's beautiful. I really like it. It's kind of weird.
Seems like a good vibe.
Everyone kind of just like is placed there. Like you don't really know who's like really from there, but I really liked
I
it.
can see that. Favorite date memory was a trip to Disneyland.
How old?
I don't know.
She's only 26, so
Like there's some guys who are like big Disney heads.
Weird.
It's fucking creepy,
Weird, man.
Like, it's super creepy.
like you want to put on like Mickey Mouse ears and have intercourse, like I'm out. Gotta go.
yeah, it's probably for the best.
Probably
So would you rather
no
take
for me.
would you rather take the Mickey Mouse guy who wants to fucking that, or like the creepy subway master looking through the window at you?
the Mickey Mouse guy? Don't make that face. I have PTSD after coming on the show. The Mickey Mouse guy, unfortunately, they're both weird, obviously.
He probably cleans his Mickey Mouse outfit.
He probably
if nothing else.
flosses.
Yeah, probably. He's got money to go to Disneyland. Disney ain't cheap.
It's expensive,
Disney
literally
ain't cheap.
and figuratively flosses. Yeah.
Laura.
Okay.
Laura.
I like her.
You like-
Sidebar.
you like Kirpa?
Kirpa. I'm in on Kirpa.
All right. What about Laura, accountant from Dallas, Texas? She looks like she's mysterious.
She looks kind of serpenty. No.
She's Medusa-esque.
Like she kind of looks like a snake.
She is from El Paso, Texas. That's going to be bad for the girl who's
I was just gonna
terrified
say,
of reptiles.
Who's the reptile girl?
Beautiful girl next door once moved to Spain on a whim.
She looks Spanish. She could pull that off.
I believe she is, I would guess she is Mexican. She's from El Paso, Texas, a border town.
Okay.
So I guess Spanish translates over. If you grow up Mexican, no Spanish, go to Spain, no
Be
problem.
Spanish.
Although do you think Mexican Spanish is sort of like Quebec French?
There's probably different dialects.
Like
yeah.
if you're Quebecois and you go to France, people have no fucking clue what you're talking
and
about.
they think you're just like gutter.
Yeah, they think you're just gutter. Absolutely.
Like, where did you grow up? You've never been to a pied-à-terre in your whole life.
Spanish is her first language.
Yep.
She describes her most embarrassing style/fashion blunder as a emo phase in high school.
I like that.
Her biggest deal breaker in a relationship is negativity, so she would never swipe right on your profile. Very negative. Hate this. Don't talk to me
Don't
about
talk
that.
to me about this. I think Colton's going to be into the spice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Latin flavor?
Like she's going to be a little fiery. Like
Okay.
he's going to say something and she'll be like, first of all,
Go fuck yourself.
go fuck yourself. Second of all.
No one's buying that you're a virgin, Colton.
Yeah, I want to be on the one-on-one date and I want to show you to show me how much of a virgin you are.
Nicole is up next.
Okay.
Social media coordinator
Nikki.
from Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Fort Lauderdale. She doesn't strike me as a social media coordinator.
I mean, she's fine.
She salsa dances and sings a cappella,
Oh God, another singer.
just like the people from Rockapella on Carmen Sandiego.
They're making a new TV show.
What?
Yeah.
Do they have the old Carmen, what the hell was her name? Not Carmen Sandiego, the one who was like the head that gave the questions.
I don't know.
She was old at the time. She might be dead. I don't know.
Like, are you thinking about James Bond?
No. Like Carmen Sandiego, like the trivia show with
Yeah.
kids.
So this is like not a trivia show. It's an
Oh.
actual.
I thought they were rebooting the trivia
I
show.
wish. I used to.
Where you
love
had to
that
run when put the things on the map.
show.
That was great.
That was a really good show. Very educational. Extremely fun.
Originally from Havana, Cuba.
Okay.
She's extremely proud of her roots. She lives at home with her brother, mom, and grandma.
Okay. Makes sense though.
I guess so. Does it make sense? How old is she?
Yeah, I feel like
she's only 25.
She's 25, and I feel like there's different, like, besides being like white, where we treat our elderly like they're dispensable. Like a lot of other cultures really value their elderly. So like being home and taking care of your grandma and your mom is like a really normal thing.
Oh, I was gonna say like elderly, they can get
Exactly. You can't lift this bale of hay.
get out of here.
You're gone.
She never gets embarrassed, and she loves amusement park rides except roller coasters. So what does she like?
So the teacups?
I guess so. She describes her pets as her life. That's a bit much. She has 2 dogs, a cat, and a cockatoo named Popeye.
That's nice. I hate birds.
So she has.
She never gets embarrassed, eh? So you think if she sharted,
She'd be
she'd
fine.
be fine?
She like waft it.
She'd be like, I'm not even gonna. I have this extra dress you can change into. No, I'm good.
No,
this is me.
It's fine.
I live here now.
Social media coordinator. That's probably why she lives at home, because I doubt that pays much.
30K.
No. No.
Yeah.
Unless you work for a big brand.
You think it's
30K.
less than 30K?
Yeah.
No.
That's why you live at home.
No. She lives at home to take care of her grandmama.
Her mom lives there too.
To take care
they
of
all
both of
can't be
them.
90.
Maybe 90, 70, 25.
I'm out. I'm out on Nicole. Nina or Nina. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess Nina.
Nina. It's probably safe.
From Raleigh.
She looks like the girl from Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, Kristen Johnston. I want to say
whatever that
I was
girl is.
watching Third Rock from the Sun the other
That's
day.
exactly
It's on
who
Amazon Prime.
She looks like that girl, no?
She does. 30 out. Sales account manager, born in Croatia, moved to the U.S. when she was 9, fleeing conflict, bullets and bombs. If that's in her profile, that means she makes it and she tells a horrifying story about that.
And cries.
Yep. Good for crying points.
I think she could be like the house mother.
Maybe.
Like the other girls go to her for support. Like she's very kind to them and she's like, listen, you'll be okay.
I don't think she's making it past the first night.
Why?
She's
You think we're getting war crying story the first night?
Potentially. If we don't, then she's making it through. She's also watched The Bachelor for years with her mom and grandma.
Okay.
Favorite author, J.K. Rowling.
Oh, Harry Potter fan.
Great.
Shout out. Great. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Kind of.
Like, would you be more like inclined to date someone who was like into Harry Potter and wanted to wear robes and like play with wands, or someone who wanted to be an actual Disney princess?
Oh, I don't know. Both of those sound really horrible.
Well, pick one. You made me pick between Subway Masturbator and
I suppose
Mickey
that's true.
Mouse
I'll
ears.
probably take the Harry Potter because that's all age appropriate, right?
Okay.
So Harry Potter wasn't like I think Harry Potter got released when I was in like 12th grade.
No, you were younger.
When did Harry Potter come out?
I think I was in like grade 10.
I'm older than you.
Oh, I just wanted you to say that. I know.
First Harry Potter came out in
2006?
1997, really?
Oh, so definitely. You were 10 when it came out.
Was it super popular
I think
when it came out?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or did it pick up steam in the early 2000s?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, like
Regardless.
people in like when I was in high school, people weren't reading Harry Potter.
At least like
People were like smoking weed.
At least and then going to read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And then going to watch the new Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. But at least
saw
the
that in
characters, at least the characters in Harry Potter aged. Like Disney characters, just like that's just it.
That's their hellscape.
And they
can't age.
They don't like talk, and they're mascots, which is weird too. Some of them, like, who's a mascot? Would you like to be a mascot?
No.
You could just terrorize children and families, and you don't have to answer to anybody.
Like Gabe's buddy.
Oh my God, that. What?
Yeah.
Okay, I met him once.
Were you there the day
I
you
was,
came in?
yeah.
Oh.
No, I wasn't at the office. I
Oh.
was at Gabe did like a party of some kind.
Oh yeah, I was at that.
You were
too.
there.
He came into the office.
So was your then fiance.
my fiance?
Yeah, she
Yes.
was there as well. And then that guy was there, and then he kept tweeting at me, and I was like, "What is this lobster? Who is this creamy? Oh, chowder. Is that his name? Who is this creamy?"
Shout out Clam Chowder. Next up, Onyeka.
Who?
Onyeka.
Oh,
Is that what we're going with?
yeah. Big forehead.
Yeah, but she's an IT risk consultant. Sounds like a good job.
At 24.
At 24.
Yeah.
I grew up in Manhattan, Kansas, just like Davis Maddock. Shout out Davis.
How is Davis?
Good. He's going to be on the show tomorrow.
Not a boy. Long chin.
Yeah.
Not Davis.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think Davis is like 5'2".
Not Davis, no.
Her parents are originally from Nigeria and have been married for 35 years. Her parents got engaged after 2 weeks.
Wow. 90-day fiance.
Her go-to pickup line is, quote, "You look so familiar." Cheez-Its are her favorite snack.
So she's a liar. That's what I learned. If you go up to someone and your line is, "Wow, you look so familiar."
so familiar. Good work.
Yeah, but like, then you're a liar.
So?
You're lying to everyone.
So what? Everything's lying.
Dating
online,
is lying?
Online
Dating is lying.
It's the truth that you find out along the way is whether you stay or whether you go.
Oh my gosh.
There's little nuggets of truth.
In everything?
I like IT risk consultant. That sounds great.
I guess.
That's the only part of this profile I like.
Yeah, I don't know. Besides the long chin, I'm not into it.
All right. Next, we have... Oh, that's the name I screwed up earlier. Revian.
Revian?
Revian? Nah, that was it.
I don't know.
It's a really bad name.
It's tough.
Nurse, California.
No.
Esthetician. But it says she's a nurse.
She's both? Side hustle, like the DJ.
Fluent in Mandarin.
Okay.
Loves attending music festivals, so she's probably an E-head.
So she does drugs.
Yeah. Once flew across the country to meet a guy on the internet. Probably got catfished.
Who's the other one that did that? Japan for a date.
That was Caelynn.
Caelynn?
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in Caelynn because these like Miss America contestants are supposed to be role models, and you can't be going with Revian to Japan for.
She flew to like Fort Lauderdale.
Her man wasn't where DJ Argo was playing on the ones.
Her man wasn't at the high end of the money. Like, I got you this Delta ticket. It's super cheap. It's fine.
On Frontier.
Yeah. You have to make a stopover.
2 layovers.
Yeah,
it's actually a 4-hour flight that takes 20 hours.
Yeah, there's one in Jackson, Mississippi. Then you connect to the hub in Atlanta. Then you're in Fort Lauderdale.
Where I got you a glamping site.
I don't think she's going to win.
Yeah, I'm not really into it.
Sydney is next. She is an NBA dancer.
Oh.
From New York, New York. So
for the Nets or the Knicks?
Knicks or Nets, I guess. She's danced since she was 3. Currently a professional dancer for an NBA team. It doesn't say which one. I'm sure we can find out. She's had great success in her career, but hasn't been lucky in love. Never had a boyfriend.
What?
Most outrageous thing she's ever done, hitchhiking in China.
That's kind of crazy.
Thanksgiving is her favorite holiday. I assume she's super tall.
Never had a boyfriend?
She must be super tall.
That's why?
No, I'm just saying, if you're an NBA dancer, you're probably super tall.
No. What do you mean?
Aren't you?
You don't have to have played in the NBA to be an NBA dancer. You don't have to be a basketball player. They're so petite.
Yeah.
They're just dancers.
No, dancers either strike me as like 5 feet tall, like gymnast type dancers,
Yeah.
but like NBA dancers, like those type of cheerleaders, I always feel tall.
They're short.
I'm thinking tall.
They're very small.
She looks tall.
They're small.
Doesn't she look tall?
No.
She's got broad shoulders.
She's got a long neck. That's it.
Long neck, broad shoulders.
Doesn't mean she's tall.
6'8".
No. I bet she's 5'4". I'm going to find her online.
Paul and I were talking about this next contestant earlier.
Okay.
So we're going to get you to try to say the name first.
Oh, no.
I have what I
All
think
right,
it is.
Pull it up. Oh, fuck.
Tahzjuan?
Yeah. Or
Tahzjuan?
Tahzjuan.
Tahzjuan?
Yeah. The one part's easy.
Unless it's Juan.
Taz.
Everything
Could
is
just
not
be Taz.
Tahzjuan?
Tahzjuan. Tahzjuan.
Tahzjuan?
Tahzjuan, yeah.
Tahzjuan. Okay, we'll go with Tahzjuan.
Okay.
From Colorado. Business development associate. Moved from
Yeah.
Houston to Colorado. Loves reading, outdoor concerts, and that's sleeping with her mom. It says shopping with her mom.
Very important distinction here.
She has a tattoo that
Okay.
says, quote, "I love bad ideas."
Oh, I like her. She definitely does drugs, Colorado.
Sticks to good ideas when it comes to Colton, though. She has a paralyzing fear of frogs. Into salsa dancing. Best trip she's ever been on, bike tour in Croatia.
Cool.
Kind of digging her.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's into drugs.
And the
good job. Young.
Colorado connection.
Yeah.
Because I think he lives in Colorado.
Yeah.
Probably
I like her.
outdoorsy. She got the nose ring.
Bad idea tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, badass.
Come on,
All right.
Colton. Have a bad idea every now and then.
That's what she's going to say.
Maybe. It's better than the other pickup line where the girl was lying, like you said.
Oh, I think I've met you before. I hope she says that when she walks up. Have we met before?
You look familiar.
You look so familiar.
I like her. I think she's going to do well.
Yeah, I'm into her. Yeah, she's a good one.
Next.
She looks like real confident.
She does.
Like
She has a good look.
Yeah, like don't fuck around with me.
You can only get so much out of these photos and the write-ups that you get, but there's something coming through the picture here at me.
Yeah, it's permeating.
She's got the it factor.
Yeah.
That's very key.
What do you think they call her? Like nickname Taz?
Tasty Taz? The Tasmanian Devil?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping
The Taj Mahal?
Taj Mahal?
All right, next we have Tayshia?
No.
No,
Speaking of
just
not
straight
having,
up no?
Speaking of not having the it factor, she looks paralyzed with fear. Don't you think so? She's like,
This might make me seem like a rube or some sort of simpleton. Uh-huh. I don't know what a phlebotomist is.
Plants?
No, what is it, Paul?
Paul, don't give me that Alex Trebek snark back there who already has the answer. Ooh, no.
Takes your blood.
Oh.
Look it up myself.
She's a vampire. A blood taker. She's not for the squeamish. Oh, she draws blood for a living. I should have just read on instead of outing myself as a moron.
And me.
When she's not filling up vials for her patients, she volunteers at her church and goes wine tasting. Unlike her patients, Tayshia hopes Colton doesn't feel faint when he sees her.
Wow. Think she brings juice and crackers?
A sugar cookie?
Sugar cookies? You think there's a cross on her necklace? Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Faux show.
She just completed a mission trip in Africa. There's definitely a cross on that.
Have you seen, there's like a little lint on here. Have you seen, what's that play about Jehovah's Witnesses? The Book of Mormon?
Yep.
So good, right?
Yeah.
Every time people are like, oh, I went for a trip in Africa, I was like, did you now?
Did you?
Did you now? So I went with my mom and two of her colleagues, and there's no way in hell that the other two women knew that it was like a parody.
Oh, they thought it was like fact.
That's
awesome.
They were like clutching their pearls. Well, remember when like Satan's getting head or like the devil's giving someone head or something, and they're just like,
Oh no.
Oh my.
They didn't know what they were walking
I
into.
was dying laughing. I'm like, Mom. She's like, I know, but like I'm here on business, so like, but it's funny. And then the other two women were just like, when we're leaving, like that was so good. Like what a good play, so funny. It was an experience. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
So I sent my grandma to go see Come From Away. She also said it was an experience.
Is that good?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but she's from the town where the plane's like where it's set.
Yeah.
So she really liked it.
She liked it? That's so nice of
loved
you.
it.
You didn't go with her, though?
No.
You're just like, listen, I love you not that much.
She was up here for my wife's baby shower with my
Yeah.
aunt, so I just got them both tickets.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Like, I don't want to go see it. You two can
You
go
go.
see it.
Yeah.
Worked out perfectly. Then I didn't have to hang out with them that night.
I used to make my dad go to plays with me.
And?
Like, he definitely hated it. He still did it, though, because he loved me. Like, no dad wants to go see Showboat on a Wednesday night.
Or Showgirls, the musical.
Well, that he might have been into that more so.
I mean,
Kinky Boots.
I watched Kinky Boots the other day. It was just
Good,
on.
right?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the musical, though. Just the movie.
Just the movie, yeah.
Last contestant.
Oh, no.
The Trace of Spades. Or Trace the Face. Tracy. 31.
You
Loser.
invented her?
Yeah. Wardrobe stylist. Originally from New York, Tracy relocated to West Hollywood to pursue a career in wardrobe styling. When she's not helping celebrities look their best, she's traveling the world with her sister. She could be anyone for a day. She'd be Beyonce.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
She loves to be the center of attention.
So she's extra.
She says she could live off hot dogs.
Oh.
Is she the season's villain?
Hot dog Tracy?
Hot Dog
Hot
Tracy?
diggity dog Tracy.
Now, you don't want to get the nickname Hot Dog Tracy like at an earlier stage in life because you don't know what that meant.
That has negative connotation.
It does. That does not.
For sure.
Yeah, if you're in like the 9th grade and someone calls you Hot Dog Tracy, it's never a good
It's not because
thing.
you're showing off.
It's not a great thing.
There's actually a toaster that only cooks hot dogs. Have you ever heard of it?
That sounds fucking
The Hot
disgusting.
Diggity Dogger is actually what it's called. And like instead of having toast slots, it's cylindrical slots.
It sounds for people who have diabetes.
It's Tracy. Tracy actually invented it. You think she's gonna be the villain?
She could be.
Center of attention.
Center of
Tracy?
attention.
Yeah.
Lives off hot dogs, which means she barely eats anything. So when she gets a few things of wine into her, she's probably just a bitch.
She just street meats it.
Yeah.
You think she's aggressive
No,
street meater?
I don't quantify street meat as like hot dogs.
Okay, is it only a hot dog if you boil it?
Yeah, like I'm thinking about like you get the pack of like 12 from the grocery store.
So what if you barbecue it? Is that fine?
I mean, I think that's better than boiling it or steaming them.
Steaming.
But if you're gonna barbecue, like why wouldn't you just get a sausage?
How much would someone have to pay you to drink the boiled hot dog water?
Well, growing up, delicacy in the Mayo household. And Garion actually did this on the show. He lost a bet and he had to have canned wieners.
Really?
We had the cold Vienna sausages.
That's disgusting.
And I made him drink
Are
the wiener.
those are gross,
I made him
right?
drink the wiener juice as the punishment.
That's gross. What is this? Feast or famine?
He lost a bet. He shouldn't have lost.
Garion didn't respond to me,
What a jerk.
which is kind of rude.
He's probably on his DK Live shift.
Rude.
He's got them playa notes.
DK Live for Garion?
Yeah.
Big time.
I know.
Wow. Who knew?
Could be the temporary host of the Pat Mayo Experience.
Are you taking paternity leave?
As much as I can.
Which is
Not much.
You should just do one show with Bebe.
I'm going to get Garion to fill in for me for a few of the days.
Yeah, you have to.
And he can talk about baseball. Then I don't have to listen to fucking baseball. It's great.
Best. Yeah.
You go talk to the best in the biz where I'm like going to sit here and try to fake knowing about baseball.
It's tough. It's gonna be tough. Like the station that I do radio for, home of the Jays. So like they're not set up for a great season either.
I feel like if you can know about one team pretty in depth. But to know, because I
Baseball.
I did it before, like because I covered baseball like
Yeah.
fully for like 4 straight years.
It's
Like,
a lot.
You gotta know like 750 people.
It's
like,
aggressive.
Who is the next man up after the next man up on a rest day in the Padres bullpen? Like I don't want to have to know that anymore.
And it's
I don't care.
so aggressively numbers based. Like it's probably the sport that you can least get away with being like, oh, he's gonna have a revenge game. It's
Yeah.
like no, because he's just been hitting 130 over the past 12 games.
It is the one sport that you don't actually need to watch to talk about though.
Facts, because it is so numbers
It's just
based.
numbers. Just talk about numbers
Yeah.
if you wanted to go that. But then you have to like know all the numbers. It's like, oh. Then you have to figure out a way to explain these numbers, these
Yeah.
analytics to people who have no idea what you're talking about, which just doesn't work.
Sometimes I would try, back in the old days, I would like throw a random baseball player to Garion or Chris Meany.
And see if they can
And
guess
just,
the stats.
I knew that they could get it, and like I didn't care the answer. So they're like going on like, oh yeah, it came from this. I'm like, yeah, right,
Yeah,
take.
well,
I don't
yeah.
care. I just want to know how big of a loser you are. You big nerds.
They're just doing their jobs.
I know. Sometimes too well.
Yeah, a little bit too well.
We're just like, please go out, go have drinks.
I was following Garion's Instagram. He was having a time on.
Garion's living his best life with beautiful Carly.
I know.
Yeah, they're just gallivanting all over.
She posted a Instagram story of this guy just having a massive vape next to Garion. I would have taken that guy's vape, fucking broke it in half.
You don't like vape?
Fuck vaping.
Why?
Just smoke or don't smoke.
They're gonna say smoke or die. Same thing.
Yeah,
Well,
smoke
smoking
and
and
die.
die,
They,
yeah.
they go together.
You're not into vaping, huh?
No.
Yeah, I have been at a party before, once or twice, where there's like a pen going around.
Is
And
it
you're
like-
like, oh, is that a weed pen?
is
Like,
it a weed
oh no,
pen?
it's like
No,
a cigarette pen. I was just like,
cigarette pen.
oh, ew.
It's stupid.
Why?
Stupid
Just
stuff.
go outside and smell like cigarettes.
Yeah, and I don't appreciate as a former smoker myself. Mm-hmm. A temporary smoker from time to time now.
Casual.
Social smoker.
Social smoker.
I promised my wife I'd quit for the baby.
Okay.
So baby's not here yet.
Well, the baby's not even going to really know what smoking is till it's
I feel-
like 1.5.
But I feel like the only reason I ended up smoking is because both my parents smoked when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah,
But I smoked for a long time and both of my parents didn't smoke.
that's really strange.
I was just being super cool.
Yeah. Did you just have your
how
pack up
cool-
here on your arm?
rolled up in
You
my
do. You do
jean
have your
jacket.
jean jacket on.
I know. Regretting it now. It's hot in here.
It's the lights.
Just shine bright. Yeah. Well,
Let's pick a winner. I'm going with Caelynn.
no, I'm going with Caelynn.
So we're both taking Caelynn.
Yeah.
Boom. There's your winner.
Or Taz.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
Taj Mahal or Caelynn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, like, I'm not trying to win smallmouth Colton's heart. Like, this is the season where you set yourself up to be the Bachelorette next one.
Yeah, but you could pop his cherry.
Do you want to do that in the fantasy? Like,
Is
does he stay over in any of the fantasy suites?
Oh, I don't know. How does that work?
Like, is he like, can we get a cot to room 1409?
Well, I mean, it never works out well, but you could sleep in the same bed as them, I guess.
I feel like these girls are going to put a lot of pressure on poor Colton to give it up in the fantasy
Do you
suite.
think he's gonna
It's like,
cr-
you think I'm going to say
Do you
yes
think he's
to
gonna
your
crumble?
engagement without test driving the goods, Colton?
Oh, do you think one of them is going to like bully him into having sex with her? And then the next day it's just like him crying? He does cry. It's a thing.
He could. Like, I had to send her home. She was just too overtly, aggressively sexual with me. I'm so sorry.
She was a praying mantis.
Me
She
too.
had to
Me
go.
too, you know.
Oh, no.
Colton. He could. He could be.
He seems like the type that would try to break that out and like not think that there's a problem with that.
Yeah, and think that he can just encapsulate
Yeah.
that whole movement
He's
and
like,
take
yeah,
it over.
I really get it.
Yeah, as
You don't, Colton.
I get treated like a piece of meat too. Like, okay, Colton.
You signed up. You're the Bachelor.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Do they? What's the pay structure? I know for like the actual people, like the contestants on the show, they get paid in like a sliding scale. Like the longer you're there, the more you get per week, I believe.
I assume they all got like $5,000. Like that was it.
$5,000
Yeah.
to quit your job and be gone for a month?
Let's be real. Most of these people don't have real jobs.
What? What?
Clutching your pearls now.
Hannah G doesn't have a job?
Maybe not. I don't
You don't
know.
think in like content curator?
The dog rescuer.
She has, hey, that's a valuable profession,
She doesn't have a job. She has a passion.
which is more important, some would argue.
Not monetarily.
Not when it comes to rent.
But the thing is, like, if you're the Bachelor, even getting on these shows, they could probably only pay you $5,000 because the money that you can make in like Instagram marketing after the fact, based on the amount of followers that you pick up, is so valuable. Like that's worth real money.
Yeah.
So if you become like before, people used to try to be on these shows to get on like, oh, what other reality show can I get onto now? Can I be on like Surreal Life
Yep.
or I'm addicted
Paradise Hotel.
Paradise Hotel. I'm addicted to sex with Dr. Drew or whatever it is. But now you just get such a big following that you can pimp yourself out and be like, here, buy this healthy green shake. Swipe
Or,
up.
I also sell vapes.
I sell vapes.
But when you're over that, here's the celery juice.
It's like, here's what you should buy. This carton of cigarettes. No one's really leaned into that side yet. I'm selling booze, cigs, and guns. Maybe that's what Bree can do. Was that her name? The one from Texas who loves wrestling.
Oh, yeah, she could.
ATV and wrestling and guns.
Bud Light's latest It Girl.
Boom, there you go.
Done.
All right.
All right, kid.
Ashley Docking.
So nice.
Tell everyone where they can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram.
The Instas?
The Instagram at What's Up Doc. So Doc is spelled with a 0 instead of an O. And then on Twitter, Smart Ash. And I know you have a big problem with my
I have a
handles
problem
being
with
hard to find
both of
and
your.
different.
I have a problem with both of them, but I've vented about this enough that I don't need to anymore.
Every time. And I feel like it's a setup when I get here. You're like, tell them all
no,
about
I'm trying to help promote you. Then people are like trying to type it in. They're like, what? And 0.
What's up, Doc? By the time you get to the D, you already found
if
it.
you just type in Ashley Docking, I think you come up.
I think it's Ashley Vanessa. I don't know.
I like that you know.
I don't know.
That's.
I like that I don't know, though, because I don't, like, as much as I put an emphasis on it, I'm not, like, obsessed with it, you know?
All right.
Let's see.
Got any content to curate and pimp?
Yeah, I'm going to post a picture from being on set here.
Okay. Other than that?
No, I don't plan things like this.
Okay.
I'm not that person. I have friends that are like that. Like, okay, this looks like a good look. Stand here and take a picture. You're like...
You just show up.
I just there.
You're the talent.
Well, someone asked me before, they're like, do you bring a photographer on your trips with you? No. What do you mean? Cell phone cameras have advanced greatly.
You're like Sir Ian McKellen from that episode of Extras. How did I know where to stand? Someone told me. How did I know what to say? It was in the script.
It was in the script. It's not rocket science, but maybe that's why I'm not Insta famous. So
maybe someday you can be. Like, trace the face here.
Oh, that's not the snake one, is it?
No.
There's 2. They kind of look similar.
That was, I want to say, Nina or Nicole.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, good luck to all these ladies. I hope they find love, and if not, Instagram success.
They'll get there either way.
It'll be nice.
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagrams, and Facebook at the PME. All the same.
We get it.
Across the board, all the same. If you like this episode, leave your DraftKings handle and tell me who you would pick to win The Bachelor this season. You're in a draw for $20 DK. I'll announce the winner on next week's the divisional round wild card. Not divisional wild card. The divisional NFL pick show is where I'll announce the winner. Subscribe to the audio podcast too. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher. It's all there. I'm Pat Mayo. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
Mayo Experience! Experience!